We showed up. There was someone there to greet us in the Airbnb.
Yeah, they got us a little Italian man.
Yeah, Italian, by the way.
What? Yeah, I know.
Like, this guy says,
I know.
Farron told you that he looks, was it Latino?
Hispanic.
Hispanic.
Yeah.
He looks
I never
Hispanic,
said he was
but he's
Hispanic,
not.
dude.
And
That
you
was
tell
like-
us
Never
for
said
months
that.
that he was Hispanic.
It's telling me that it's telling me it's gonna update in 4 minutes. I swear to God. Thankfully, we're only 4 minutes into the episode. We haven't even gotten to the intro yet. So, but dude, I hope it doesn't restart. That would suck. That would really suck.
Yeah, imagine like halfway through.
Does anyone have anything to kick us off with?
Dude, I got like no topics. I mean, I think I do have them
I
from.
don't think I have.
Hey, we're
any.
prepped for this one.
Yeah, let me get distracted real quick. Stop. Topics. Dude, I hate myself. We're stopping by my house. I still have those, you know, the little Kinder things.
I
that
did.
we
I
need?
saw
I
that
haven't
this
brought
morning.
them.
Okay.
I couldn't remember if you brought them or not.
No,
last
I
time.
opened the topics and it literally is a reminder. It says I need to bring Kinder and gum. And nope.
Still at your house. That's funny. I was just looking at a bunch of the
Yeah, what do you
videos
got?
and stuff. So today's going to be a bit about pretty much the episode, like completely is about PAX. We're talking about, we're back. Well, we've been back for over a month now. 2 months. It's May 1st.
Has it
right?
really been
Yeah.
that long?
As of recording, it's May 1st. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's May.
Wait, actually, I'm not that surprised.
You know what
Now
I'm
that
so
like-
excited about? Oh my word! You know what I'm super pumped about the fact that PAX next year is going to be in May.
Yeah.
It's gonna be It's gonna be like this weather. Like
Wait,
think about
when
it,
is
in
it
20
in
days.
May?
21st or 22nd, I think. I think it's
Oh,
like right around the same time.
That's sick.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
I'll
it's
be-
like
I think
middle
I'll
of
be
May.
out of school.
I remember you said that when we figured it out because we find out like 2 weeks after the convention's done,
Right.
they get their dates for the next year, and so
That's
you were
hype.
like, "That's sick. I'm gonna be out of school, so you'll be out of school. Won't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be in the middle of May, so it's gonna be like
Warm.
basically beginning of summer weather, or like early like late spring weather,
Hopefully
which
it's
is
not like
gorgeous.
raining like
Yeah.
past couple of
Right,
days.
exactly. Right. Yeah, as long as it's not like, May showers or whatever is that. Yeah, that's the thing
Yeah.
they say, yeah.
April showers bring
Oh,
May flowers.
Flowers. It's going to be May flowers
May
everywhere,
flowers,
dude.
guys.
Let's go.
That's crazy. Oh, that's going to be special.
Fun trip.
Yeah.
We
it
met
was super
Farron,
Yes.
who we did the episode with.
fun. Yes, that's true.
Dude, I love Farron. He's so
awesome.
great.
I love him
I
so
gotta
much.
say it.
Yeah. He wants to play League soon again.
Good.
I messaged
down.
him. I was
We've
like,
corrupted
I was
him.
like, hey, can
He's
you?
corrupted
I
him.
was like, yo,
Done
I'm gonna
it.
get on VR this weekend, I think. Do you want to get on? He's like, oh, he's in like some other state somewhere
Oh,
visiting
yeah.
family or friends or something. And he's like, yeah, I'm not around. And I was like, oh, bummer. And I was like, we gotta play League or something soon. And he's like, yeah, that'd be fun. I haven't played it in a little bit. I was like, naughty.
He's not on the
Gotta
grind.
keep playing it, not on your grind.
Can't believe this.
Speaking about grind, you finally overpassed Seth with a 125 level lead when you
Let's go.
started playing the game. and
Nice.
You're
I'm
now
just
higher
there,
level.
I'll pass the reins of the highest level.
You're like gladly.
Yeah, dude.
Gladly. Get that off
Did you
me.
did you double my playtime last season?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Something like that.
For
Maybe
sure.
tripled.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think you actually were almost tripled my.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, he's like probably 5 or 6 times more than my
Yeah.
playtime.
I think I'm
barely play the
almost
game.
almost at 7 days this season.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's sad.
it is.
Not for a league player, sad though.
Yeah.
Just for a normal human sad.
For
But
yeah.
I still haven't mastered a single champ.
True. Speaking of not mastering things, welcome back to 99% Distracted. We're
Yeah.
still figuring this whole thing out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't
I'm
know what's
hoping that
going
this episode has no tech issues.
What episode is it? Oh,
You just
okay.
jinxed us.
Well, knock on the wall behind you.
Oh, wood.
Got
Um,
everything that's what.
real metal swords. Ow, I cut
Yeah.
myself.
Oh.
Oh, minus 1 RP.
Suspension
Oh,
of
I-
disbelief.
I see
I
the
like
blood on the
this,
sword.
though. We got the shelf. Now.
Did we get the?
Shelf.
We got
We
these
did.
two.
Bottles.
We didn't have the baby bottle, unfortunately.
So
I'm
we
gonna
gotta
order
make 'em?
another one.
Recipes, baby.
I'm gonna
Are
order
these
another
being-
one. So
ranked those top 3, or are we just putting all the bottles up?
We're putting all the bottles up.
Yeah.
Bottles
So
up.
all the bottles
How
can be
much
on
of
that
this
shelf.
isn't?
I don't
Frame.
think a little bit of the stand.
Yeah.
It should be in frame.
So it's like
Yeah.
that. So we can move the stand frame thing, whatever, when we have
That's gonna be
the
here.
4 or the 3.
That's gonna
Yeah.
be
right here. Okay, perfect, sweet. So that'll go here then. Then all the other bottles will just be up there.
Yeah.
For
Where did we rate
whatever?
Them.
So
Oh, we should.
green tea was
It's
F.
the-
Bottom of the
it's the
barrel.
lowest.
We all voted. We all ranked
What
it
was
F.
the Snapple?
I think that
Snapple was
D.
we all rated it B or C.
No, it was lower. I'm pretty sure it was D.
It wasn't
or-
F, but it
We
wasn't.
didn't. We
wait,
don't
what
have.
is-
We, don't,
no,
we have
C.
A, B, C, F.
It was C.
Yeah, we all ranked
It was
C
the second
because it's like, oh,
lowest.
it's really not. It's not bad. It's decent. It's really good. Like I drink it at like, if we were at like a cookout or something and it was there. It's really it's a
Right.
nice light drink, which
Yeah.
is one of the things I was saying about it. It's very easy to drink. It's not like super syrupy, which a lot of the times like things like that are. But Snapple's good. So, well, I like Snapple
Yeah.
products and stuff. But
And then we had the yogurt
yeah, they made the baby
Ooh.
bottle
drink thing
Yeah,
with Farron, which
Yeah.
Trey absolutely hated for
I
some
hated
reason.
that.
we ranked it F. We ranked
Yeah.
it B.
C.
Yeah, we ranked the same. I know that.
But
No,
we
you
ranked
guys
it
did
C,
C.
Farron
Farron
did
did
B.
B. Yeah. Nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing was gross.
that's fun.
a lot
Alright,
better
so-
than those two, though.
That's true. So to start
Or
it
not
off,
maybe the Snapple, but the green tea for sure.
we'll get true, and then we're gonna get another. So we'll have 3 officially at here, so we can actually
Yeah.
rank them. If if the other one gets third, we'll be able to put
Right.
all of them up and have the top 3 for the
Yeah.
next episode, which would be cool. But to kick off like the beginning of this, like probably a huge chunk of the episode, like the big segment, which is the pack stuff. I wanted like, I'll throw it out, and I can start if you guys need time to think or whatever. But
Okay.
like off the top of your head, what was like high, middle, low, or we can even just do high, low if like three is enough
What?
for the whole trip of PAX. So like this includes not even just the convention.
I don't know if
not
I
the stuff, like the
have,
whole
like,
trip.
A singular high moment.
Well, just one of them. Because I think a lot of
'Cause-
the I feel like a lot of the stuff that we liked, we all liked. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
like for example, one of my highs would be like the ramen place that we went.
Same.
Amazing.
The
So
water
good.
incident.
yeah.
What was it called? Waku? I think it was called Waku Waku. Let me look in my
Yes.
notes because
give
so
them a shout
Waku
out.
Waku Ramen
In Boston.
Huge shout outs in Chinatown, Boston.
So good.
Huge shout outs. The lady who was there helping us was wonderful. I didn't get her name, but she was awesome. Was great with helping us.
I felt so
she gave us
bad,
like
bro.
such a good time too. She was like, come back in 20 minutes. We came back in 20 minutes. She's like, yeah, it'll be like 5 more, and it was literally like 5 more, and we were at the table. She
Yeah.
was like spot on, like perfect.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, crazy.
I had like the chicken broth
Yeah.
noodles, and I'm so bad at using chopsticks that it took me forever to eat.
Dude, it
And
was,
so I was so full by the end of the meal, but I had like barely eaten anything because I was just eating so slow. So then they
Yeah.
saw like a massive bowl of ramen
Oh,
still.
so you
Ugh.
felt bad.
And I
'cause
felt bad, like they thought I
Yeah.
didn't like it, but I was just full.
Yeah, dude, I was
I
just
couldn't
jubbing.
drink the broth because it was too spicy for
I
me.
know, man. Well, because you got my bowl and I got your bowl. Yeah, because we each ordered what was it the traditional ramen,
Yeah.
which came with the katsu, which
that
was
was so
amazing.
Yeah, dude, oh my
That
gosh,
was-
I'm still mad at you.
So
for
like a
stealing
pork
my
cutlet
piece.
Hey, I gave you one of mine.
with katsu sauce, which was so good. That was amazing. I ordered just straight up, and then you order it with like no spice,
yeah.
not spicy broth, whatever. And then I got your bowl and you got my
Yeah.
bowl, and because you asked me, because of course you
Yep.
just didn't like say, hey,
No,
I think you got
I was
my
just
food.
like, hey, this is kind of
You were like-
spicy.
You're like, hey, is yours spicy? And I was like, no, not really. And then you knew immediately from my response that I was eating your food and
Yeah.
you were eating my
Just
food,
saying.
which, mind you, we were like 3 bites into the ramen.
Easily
each.
switchable.
Easily switchable. Just change the bowls over. You took a couple bites of noodles.
Yeah.
I took a couple bites of
Need I
noodles. Whatever.
remind you though, Ethan?
I'm-
minus $250.
I
He
know.
spent-
That's what I'm
he
saying.
spent
It's not looking good for you.
$250 because he didn't want to correct
It's
the
not
guy.
looking good for
Check
you,
this out.
man. You're branded.
I haven't touched that in like a couple of months.
your Xbox.
Yup.
No. Oh my god.
Oh no, you're never living that down. We are always gonna
not.
have the minus 250.
That's it, man.
Actually,
That's it.
the only way you can live it down is if you are like the most socially like with it person there
Yeah,
is.
if you have like a
That's
if you
never
have
gonna
an
happen.
absolutely like banger like
Yeah.
afternoon where you're just like you're crushing it.
No,
socially.
like always. Like he need, like because if you ever do something that's any way remotely socially anxious, we're gonna remind you.
Yeah, true. It's like one of those things you'll never live it down, I guess, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Rip Bozo, unlucky.
Yikes.
Yeah, that ramen was good.
The ramen
It
was
was.
really good. That was.
I
Super
was so
fun.
confused.
Chinatown, the whole thing. in Chinatown was super fun. I
The-
love Chinatown.
yeah.
I think it's great.
My chopsticks were faulty. They had to have been. I don't care.
I don't
what you guys
think
say.
they were,
I don't
buddy.
care
Just
what you
commit,
guys say.
man. Just commit.
You know what it was? You know what it was? Did you? Okay, so I have a question actually because I didn't see this happen. So to
Yeah.
give context, when you opened your chopsticks, they snapped, right? Like
They were- okay,
or
they weren't.
they weren't breaking, so
They
you
weren't.
pulled really really
So
hard.
I was like, do I just pull?
Do I
That's
just
Trey. He's like,
commit?
yeah, just pull. And he said, I was like, okay. So I pulled them apart, and they snapped, and my left hand punched my glass of water, and it tipped over and spilled between like the table
I
and
have
the
a
wall.
video.
Dude, the
I have a
water just
video
like
of the whole thing.
disappeared too.
Yeah.
Like the table wasn't wet. The water just
Because it
disappeared.
slid
That
right
is
off
just
the
went
table
funny.
onto the wall and then down.
Dude, that's so good. I have a video I'll put of like me, like basically like, hey everybody, smile or whatever. Or I think it's actually showing our food, like our
Yeah.
bowls and stuff. And it pans over, and as I'm getting over to you, I like pan over to you, and then I zoom in on the point of the table where there's just a mound of soaking wet napkins of where the water was left on the table. Literally just like
And the thing about that
Yeah.
restaurant too was it's really small, but there's a lot of people like packed
Yeah.
in. So I felt like everyone around me like could have easily have seen the
Oh,
water on the table.
for
and
sure, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty dark in there.
It was dark.
So
Yeah, I loved it
true.
though. Such a
It
good
was.
vibe. I mean, they saw it in the video.
Yeah, the
so
atmosphere
cool. Like
is-
the lighting was cool. It was playing Harry Styles. I think when we first went in, it was playing
I didn't
Watermelon
know
Sugar.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was
Yeah.
playing like they had like Harry Styles stuff, which I love Harry Styles. Huge like I don't love a lot of pop music, but I'm really really big on like love a lot of stuff he's doing. That album specifically is really good. So I love just like that vibe of like the feel good summertime
Yep.
pop music, which is
Yeah.
kind of like what I
Blanks is-
sort of like Blanks or like the newer stuff of Ariana Grande, like her new album is very much that like summertime pop, which I love. It's just the good feeling like cruise down the road with the windows down kind of pop music that I really like. Yeah. I actually have a playlist called Once More W Feeling, which is
Oh, no.
my road trip. Oh, big doggy.
You can go.
Our first appearance of Doggo. Say hi, Aber.
Oh,
Say hi, Fifi.
there
They don't
she
want to
goes.
talk.
Yeah, super cool though. I loved
Nice.
the
no.
ramen spot was super cool. Chinatown was really fun. The like playground
Yeah.
that they had there was really cool. That was like it was
That,
weird.
that was
man.
weird. That was like,
it was like
just
a
in the middle.
honeycomb.
Yeah.
It was
That
weird.
was super unique.
Yeah.
I haven't seen.
It
any
was. I think
playground
it was like
that.
almost. I think it was an art piece.
It probably.
I think it was like
might
a
have been- we
specific.
might have
it was like
just
an-
been
no.
calling
It
it
was,
art
it's
piece.
supposed
it
to
was supposed to be
be.
a playground. Like there was a slide in it and stuff, and it said like it was a playground. But I think it was like designed by.
It was also
Yeah.
kind of
for the
cold
city
that
and
day.
stuff.
So
it was
it
a
makes-
little chip.
It
was a
wasn't.
little
No one
hippie.
was there playing on it.
Yeah.
Except
Usually
for
there's a
you
lot
and
of kids
Farron.
there, and there's a bunch of older guys playing mahjong
Yeah,
at
I
a
bet.
table.
It makes
There's
sense.
like 8 of them.
But it's just
like apparently there's
cold.
like eight or 9 older guys that sit at a table and play mahjong.
That's like-
It's the same guys. It's like a community.
yeah. It's like the old men
Are
playing
the-
chess.
are the
in
old-
other parks
Old people and kids there at the same time, or
Yeah, it's like
doing their separate
grandkids and
things.
stuff.
They're
Okay.
playing their separate games. You know.
okay, good.
Yeah, it's like their grandkids and stuff, and then a lot of times
Ah.
there's like their parents and stuff are there. It's like their whole family is there hanging out.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Yeah, because when I would go a lot, because typically whenever I go to Chinatown, I'm there for PAX or like for my bachelor party when I went, or
Yeah.
like for trips like that. It's usually weekends. So like on the weekends, a lot of times everybody has the day off, so they're all going to Chinatown, hanging out at the under the gate or whatever. And a lot of them probably don't live too far. So they take trips there, hang out there. It's really cool. It's such I love like the sense of community from spots like that. Like Little Italy or whatever in New York and stuff, or like Chinatown in New York. It's really cool. I like the community aspect of it. I think it's really neat. And then also
It is
people
really
just
cool.
super cool, super nice.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of just awesome stuff you can buy there.
Speaking of super cool people, another highlight for me was handing out the little Jujutsu Kaisen fingers.
Yeah, those were really cool.
Because we all cosplayed as JJK characters, which we might have said
Yes.
in the last episode.
Maybe.
But
yeah.
we made the little fingers and
I don't know.
we're passing them out, which is like a big plot thing in JJK. And some of the reactions, people were like,
Oh,
thanks.
hey, that's cool.
Thanks, man.
right? Like, it's a little
Yeah.
socially awkward. But
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
people, it was like one of their highlights of their trip was
Yeah.
getting
for sure,
the finger.
For sure, yeah. Like the Sukuna,
Yeah.
she was like stoked. But who was she first day?
She was a maid the first
Maid
day.
the
Yeah.
first
Like a
day,
maid
yeah. And then
cafe
she was like,
girl.
she was like, I was gonna wear my Sukuna today.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
she
that's
was
what
on it.
reminded us to give
Yeah.
them out because we didn't
Yeah,
give them out.
Yeah.
like,
And we're like,
the
oh my
first
god, we have
half
something
of
for
it.
you. Ah, yeah. And I was right. They didn't give them
Burned
all
them
away.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gave all the
All the painted
we gave
ones.
all the painted ones away, and then
We
there's
still have
three more, which was
that we're
for
gonna take.
us. Yeah,
Did
which I
Farron get
have.
one?
He didn't want
Farron
one. We asked.
didn't want one.
He was like,
Okay.
Yeah.
We tried to get him to take one.
Oh, we asked him.
No,
We didn't try. We weren't like, please take one, man.
I was.
I'm
I was
pretty sure
like
that's
that.
what happened.
Yeah, that was me. I
Oh.
was like, I was begging,
Yeah.
crying.
Put in the clip.
Please.
Really? And he said,
Take it,
I
man."
don't care.
I don't care. And that's
That's
what
what
he
Yeah.
he said to you?
Yeah, he said, I
Wow.
don't care about you.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what he said.
rough.
It's crazy.
It's rough
and
out here.
yeah,
It's rough out here.
I
You
can't
know,
believe you
League's
said
really
that.
getting to him, huh?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
starting to hate everybody.
Classic top laner. Classic top laner.
Hating
the
the jungle.
Hold
Hating the
up,
jungle.
hold up.
Come on.
How's the top
bro.
laner here? I don't.
You top lane? I haven't seen you up there in a long time.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I've been
that's
up
Because
there
I don't gank
recently.
your lane when you're up there, so
Oh,
I don't
true.
see you up there. I don't.
The last,
I
I
don't see you up
actually,
there.
the last time I was there, I was being toxic to you.
Dude,
yeah,
I need
true.
to-
Well,
Wait,
that was
yeah.
hilarious, though.
Actually.
On the, kind of jumping off of that too, the league thing. We played in the convention center. Another one
Yeah.
of like probably a
Yes.
highlight.
Kept the tradition
Yeah.
alive
So fun.
of playing League.
Yeah,
after
yeah,
this.
and Jake and I have done it every year now.
Yeah.
Jake Dora and I have done it every year.
And we got the Pax
Or I
Jack
guess this is
skin,
actually the
too.
first year Jake
Yeah.
didn't do it because Jake was playing Overwatch.
Oh.
So this is the first year he broke his
Yeah,
tradition. So
exactly.
Dora and I played every year.
Yeah,
Well, it's because
tradition.
we had a 5-stack.
That's true.
Already,
Well,
so-
no. He also wanted. He said before we even like told him, like we were like, oh yeah, we should like play League or whatever. Before we had figured out the group,
Yeah.
like and known it was a 5-stack or whatever. Said like, oh yeah, you like the 5 of us should play.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I want to grind to Overwatch. I want to grind Overwatch. I need to hit Diamond today. And I'm like, okay.
Was
Oh,
it like
yeah.
the
And he
season
talked about it
ending
before.
or
Yeah, the
something?
season was
Yeah.
ending like during the convention.
Yeah.
And so it was his last night to do it because it was ending in the middle of the day the next day.
Dude, he had some tech problems with his PC. I forget what I think he like
It froze.
disconnected in the
Yeah.
middle of
It
a
froze
Valorant game.
completely froze on him. It was like mine.
Yeah.
Same issue I had.
Dude, they
Yeah.
were not it this year.
No,
I mean, mine had aimbot on it.
Oh, really?
that's crazy.
And you still were losing lane, huh? That's
You're still curving your skill shots.
Yeah. Yikes.
That's
No,
funny.
but it was fun.
Yeah,
We
mine crashed.
five-stacked.
I got kicked out of Discord like 5
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, that was.
And then my game like wouldn't boot up, so I had to like basically go into the task manager on a convention computer
Yeah.
and troubleshoot the convention computer for them because nobody was coming. Because I was like, help!
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we were
Aiming with my hand up.
Whoa.
Yeah, we were just loud and obnoxious because it
Every
was
year
late
we
at
are.
night. It was super late at
Yeah.
night. There was not a lot of people leave after the expo hall closes,
Dude.
which is like at
Oh
6.
my gosh, you just unlocked that memory.
What?
Because we went back 2 nights, right?
Yeah.
The first night when we were going to leave and we went through every single Discord channel. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, how's it going, guys? What are you doing?
How are we doing it here?
got,
What are we
like,
playing? What are we
2
playing?
people
Having
to
a good
talk
time.
to us.
Yeah, we
Like,
went through 150 channels,
And no one
and
wanted to
nobody
talk
answered
to
except for
us.
like 3 groups. Yeah.
But they enjoyed it.
Oh, they thought it was funny.
You know,
Yeah, for
they were
sure.
like,
they
stand up.
laughed.
Where are you guys?
Oh, they were
So,
funny. Yeah.
yeah.
We stood up and saw them.
I almost took out like my PC when I did that because I stood up and
No,
like
in your headphones, you get the cords all like all attached and stuff. That's funny. Can you imagine you just domino the computers down the whole line? Trips the breaker.
I just
the
raised my
power goes
hand,
out for the
be
whole
like-
convention.
Yeah.
Oh, I need help.
The
Yeah.
whole TV, like the whole row of PCs is gone. You're just,
Dude.
oh.
I'm realizing now probably the reason that Farron liked League so much was because we gave him such a solid first experience of the game.
Yeah.
That like
Yeah.
you look at like when River tried it and he just hated it because we played against bots. He was like, okay, this is fine. Played against people and
Yeah,
immediately
it's
we're just
not
fucking
bots.
destroyed. played.
It's not
Yeah.
bots.
And we were just immediately like decimated because we got against some dude playing like some cringe character, like Pike or Timo or whatever.
Yeah,
and it was just like, ugh. And it was not fun. And then he's like, yeah, not for me. Just gave it up and hasn't played since. But like with Farron playing, he's also played Smite. So
He knows how
kind of
MOBAs work.
He's played MOBAs before.
So that's a huge advantage.
Like him playing and like and having just this such a positive experience of like literally going to when we were going to the computers being like, okay, every time we get a kill we scream Nisu as loud as we can.
And
then there was
and we did.
And then Farron pulls off the craziest play in the world.
Dude, that was insane.
That's still. I literally.
I remember
it.
standing in lane.
Go ahead and explain it then,
because my monitor.
Yeah, go ahead and explain it because you were excited to talk about it,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So because I don't even remember what lane I was because I wasn't watching my gameplay.
I was support, and I remember coming back to me standing in the middle of bot lane.
Yeah, I did the same.
Getting hit by minions.
I did the same thing. I clicked on my mid tower and just like started spectating Farron in the top lane because I saw he was getting ganked. Right, I saw on the little mini map the little Evelyn. He was playing Riven.
Yeah,
and the enemy team
which is a difficult character, by the way.
Yeah,
very difficult character.
I
a lot of combos and stuff.
I don't know.
You got to figure out like all the stuff, whatever. It's a lot of like
Very
managing
combo
cooldowns, all that stuff. Like if you don't have your cooldowns, you are literally not even a champion. You just are useless. You're another minion with a bunch of HP.
Yes.
He was playing against. Was he playing against Ornn?
Yes.
Yeah. Top lane,
which it's a tough character to go against. Too.
Yeah.
He's pretty strong.
He's got a lot of CC as well.
And that's bad for Riven. Bad matchup, arguably.
So he's playing against the Ornn. He's got the Evelyn coming. He had gotten a couple kills against the Ornn, if I'm
I think he was up by up,
so
he
was winning lane slightly. And he had so I see the Evelyn starting to gank. I'm like, oh no, classic like new player comes to league. He's like, yeah, man,
I'm winning the lane, and then he just gets ganked by jungler, loses his lane, and that's it. GG.
So he had played MOBAs before, so he was a little bit more aware. So I start spectating. I auto click mid tower. I start spectating, and I see the Evelyn, and the Ornn's super low. So I'm like, take the fight, go in, go in, right? And Trey's watching at this point too, and he's saying the same thing.
I'm just like, you win this.
He's like, you win this.
Then I looked up as you were saying, you win this. I was like, what's going on? And I started looking up as well. So I was like hovering my camera over him. So then I
so it's us three spectating this guy, brand new to the game,
not playing the game,
not playing,
just automatically walking and then stopping wherever we click.
It's like one of the worst things you can do when you're running the lane, just
terrible.
completely ignoring your character.
My tempo's also just screwed.
Yeah, you as jungler too. You know where the enemy jungler is, so you can path accordingly.
Yeah,
and you're just completely ignoring it just to watch him. So we watch him with the 1v2. New player, new champ, hard champ to learn.
Yeah.
It's like high skill floor, so it takes a lot to learn.
Like second game playing this champ.
Yeah.
Literally, yeah.
And he's able to like outplay 1v2 them and kill. I think he killed the Ornn first, killed Evelyn first because she was super squishy.
Yeah.
And then he went to the Ornn and finished the Ornn off because he still had his ult up. And then he killed them both. And we all popped off so loud.
I don't think I have ever been louder in that convention hall ever.
Yeah, dude.
And the first year, Church and I were like unhinged. The first year,
yeah,
we were like crazy,
dude.
Because like Church just has that same kind of energy. Like you were talking about one of the things that you thought was so much fun and something that you want to like be conscious of going to PAX next year is the social switch.
Yeah.
Where you were like using the metaphor of like a social anxiety switch of like it's always on for everybody no matter what. It's like how much that affects you is different for everybody, but you always have your switch on usually because you want to be aware of like not making things awkward for people. You know, being just like a nice person. You don't want to make things weird or awkward or whatever. When you want to act like respectfully.
Well, I mean, the thing about it in public is it's like no one really.
Yeah.
Like if you start being a goofball, no one really wants that. Right. But if you go to a convention, people know what they're getting.
Everyone's
into.
there. It's a bunch of nerds who are dressed up as anime
like
characters to play demos for games.
If you went to like a internet cafe and started screaming Nisu, people are going to there to relax.
Yes.
But if you go to PAX, you know, it's a convention. It's going to be loud.
Or if you go to, for example, if you go to an internet cafe that's made for gamers and you start popping off and screaming Nisu, people will probably come over and watch you play League and pop up with you. It's all about like it's about the community thing. And PAX is obviously like, because when we went, you and I both noticed like pretty much like the same time, which was like the end of the first day.
Yep.
We were like, wait, yeah, we're here to have fun. Nobody cares. They're all here to goof off and be dumb too. And part of it was playing League, screaming Naisu, doing all that stuff, whatever, and then going through all the channels and talking to random people. And then from then on, for the rest of the trip, it was like we switched off the social anxiety switch and just started like having fun and talking to people and like being loud and whatever and all that stuff. You know, it's weird, it's hard, but everybody there as well, it's like the only people that are gonna remember you are the people who thought you were funny, like, or the people who thought you were kind of cool, like,
or the people who thought you were really annoying and didn't like you at all, but it's still a memory that makes them think about PAX. So you're welcome.
Let's go.
True.
You're welcome.
Yeah, exactly. So like we realized that, and it's like, just, we're here to have fun. So then we just, you know, and church is such a, like, he like, we were there for like the first night, the very first night that he showed up. We hadn't even gone to the convention yet, and we were like, you know, we went to the, you know, to the like cracked in Airbnb, you know, looked at the place. We're like, this sucks. This is stupid. And then we went to go to a gas station to get like snacks and drinks. We went and like, you know, we had a bunch of snacks, had a bunch of drinks, whatever. And then we just started walking around the city. Like at night, it was like 11 o'clock, and we're like, let's go to the playground, because there's one like right around the corner. Yeah. So we went to a playground and just started playing on a playground. Jake, Church, and I did like a foot race on like the tennis court and stuff. We just started climbing around on the playground and like went on the swings and stuff. We're just like, who cares? We're here to have fun. It doesn't matter. If people ask us to leave, we'll leave. We're not going to be jerks about it. Like if somebody comes over and they're like, you can't be on the playground at night, we'll like happily leave. We're not here to cause problems. We're just here to have fun and not cause problems for other people. And because of that first night, because Church was just so excited and like exudes that energy of just like, we're here to have fun, we're here to have a good time, like whatever. Before we even went to the convention, we were already in that mindset. So like him and I were literally like going up to random people, we're like, yo, what's up, dude, and like giving them like high fives and dapping them up and stuff, whatever, just random people. And like it made Jake and Doris so uncomfortable, and that just fed it, and we just kept doing it more and more. And so like the whole thing of like going through the Discord things was something Church and I did. We went through except we went into like this one with like 8 people, because there was a bunch of people playing like I think it was Brawlhalla or something. They were doing like a Brawlhalla tournament thing, like with 8 of them. It was like a big group, and they're like, let's do like a little mini tournament and stuff. And they were all playing, and then like we just like joined in, and we just started like, we just pretended like we had been there the whole time. And we're like, oh, no way. Like everybody, that people would like pop off and freak out. We'd be like, yes, let's go, dude. It was really funny. And they're like, who's that? And they're like, who are these people? Who's Church and Foots? And I was like, yo, what's up, dude? It was really funny. Like we just were talking to them and stuff. It was it's that whole thing of like just remembering that you're there to have a good time. Remembering that most of the people that are there, like how many people do you remember from the convention? Probably like a dozen or 2 dozen people. Yeah. Right? How many people were there? Yeah, I mean, so much. Think about how many people were there. Like there are so many people that you walked past that you probably looked at and were like, what the hell are they doing? And don't remember them. Yeah. You know, and we are those people for 99% of the people that were there.
No, everyone knows who we are.
You get it? 99%.
I didn't catch that.
We're there for pretty much everybody that's there. It's like they're not going
to remember. To be honest, I
wasn't
listening to the percentage.
Yeah, I wasn't listening to you.
Okay, then.
We were too distracted.
You know, you're such a good podcast host, bro.
Yeah, I got you.
You're such a beast for that. What was it? Yeah, that was such a good time. Playing League was so fun. And then
cosplaying was fun.
Cool. Cosplaying's really fun. I like it a
lot. You don't have a good track record.
Wigs.
I do not.
I don't know if you like cosplaying. I'm gonna be honest.
I think he does. I think it's just it is just uncomfortable. Yeah. Cosplaying is just uncomfortable.
It was the wig.
Yeah.
If I didn't have to wear the wig, I was like,
because the first year he was bummed because he didn't have enough time to prepare it. Cool. Yeah. This year he was bummed because he didn't.
Understandably so, because I did the same, but I was like, okay.
I mean, the only thing I like
we finished our cosplays the day before we left this year. You guys
Like
came over
hours
and were
before we
there.
left.
You guys were there at my house at like 12:30
Yeah.
before you left. Like we got like no
Yeah.
sleep
Yep.
because we had to finish our cosplays the day before. Even though I had hounded
That's not true.
you guys for so long.
That's not true.
We have
did
to
not.
finish
We did not
these.
finish the day before.
Yeah.
We finished while we were in Boston.
Yeah. Come on, man.
We were
right.
doing wigs and stuff
You're
in
right.
Boston.
The Airbnb hours
Yup.
before we had to go.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like the
we
morning
got it
of the
ready.
convention, I was still trimming and touching up my
Yeah.
wig.
We still have more than a year. We have a year and 20-something days
I
now
know.
before next year. So we got
What are we
plenty of
doing,
time
guys?
to prepare.
Yeah, I have no idea what we're doing.
Okay, so I think we just wait it out. I think we got to wait it out. We got to see what is hot. Because
Yeah.
us being like JJK was great. 'Cause it was
Arcane
it was
Season
just
2 is
hot.
coming out.
Arcane
Just
Season
saying.
2. So
Yeah.
here's what I think.
I
Here,
have the Victor cosplay.
There's 4 options, right?
Depending on what
There's
it is.
Arcane Season 2. I think it'd be really fun because I do want to go as a League character at some point.
Yeah.
Because I love the League cosplay community. Is really fun.
It is.
They're
a
really
big-
cool. They do
yeah.
photo shoots every year, so it's like really cool to go and do that. Arcane Season 2 is an option, or just League of Legends adjacent, but specifically Arcane because of
Yeah.
Arcane Season 2. League will be relevant because of that if it comes out in a timeline that makes sense. Like it's not too far away. If it's 6 months away,
Oh, I
Yeah.
just thought of another cosplay
you know,
that I liked.
Demon Slayer new season. Like when that comes, it's gonna
Yeah.
be out hopefully before May.
Or if it's
Yeah.
coming out.
Or if it's coming
That's
out,
gonna be
or if there's
big.
the new season, and it's like, oh, everybody's hyped because of it. Then you can cosplay that.
My Hero.
My Hero. The
My
new
Hero's
season
gonna be
comes
big.
out in 2 days, 3 days.
3 days.
I'll be honest, guys. I
3 days.
don't
Yeah,
know if
about
I
3
want to
days.
be my hero
So, like-
cosplay.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I
don't
know.
My
but-
hero community is on
Yeah.
another level.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But that's
Just
another option.
saying.
That's an option as well as oh shoot, what was it? There was one that I thought was really cool. That Helldivers is already on a dip. It's already dipping.
No, but dude, it's
know.
like Deep Rock.
But yeah, you
Like-
could always cosplay a Helldivers character.
The
and
community
people
is
think it's
always
cool.
going to be there for
For
it.
sure. I think it's going to be a game that lives. Yeah, I think it's going to have a very long.
It's gonna have a cult
Life.
following.
Yeah, for sure. I think there will be like always people playing it, at least a few thousand, even like years after. Like in
Yeah.
10 years, I could still see like 3,000 to 4,000 people
Yeah.
playing it every day, or like peak. You know, it's like because that's like where Titanfall 2's at still, like 1,000 to 2,000 players, and it's like the servers are literally DDoS. That's 2,000 players of people who are playing on a client.
Yeah,
that you have to
right.
install.
Yeah,
It's like
out of their way. To
out
play
of
the
their
game.
way to play
My.
the game because the servers are getting DDoS. So the servers are basically shut down. It's like, yeah, I could definitely see Helldivers doing that sort of thing. But there was something else. There was another thing where I was like, oh, that would be really fun to cosplay. And it's like, oh, it's also kind of relevant. Whatever. It was Dune. Dune would be really fun as well.
Yeah.
I was thinking about going as like a Dune, like getting like a what do they call it? The suits, still suit. Getting
Yeah.
like a still suit, just buying a still suit and then making the
I
clothes
still need
and
to
stuff on
watch
your own.
that movie.
So good. We'll talk
Yeah.
about that in the next episode. It's gonna be spoiler free, like review and stuff of like why
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's a good thing, and also to convince not only you who already is always
Well, I'm
already
gonna
convinced,
watch it. I just don't know.
convincing other
when.
people who are listening to this to watch it
Is
as
it on
well, but like
Hulu
explaining
only?
why it's good.
Like, where can I watch it?
I think
I
it's
think
on
Hulu.
Hulu, yeah, but you can also rent. I think it.
I
Well,
might
think
just
the-
have to rent it on like Prime.
I think
well, you're
part
gonna have
2
to
is
rent
on-
part 2 because it's on.
I think it's on Hulu. I've been getting a lot of ads of part 2 in Hulu.
I don't know if I
So
have
I don't
it.
know
You do.
if
Well, I do.
You do.
Yeah, I do.
yeah.
But
We can use it. We can.
Yeah, but he doesn't have it.
I don't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can give you the login.
No, but he doesn't have it.
I don't have it.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
doesn't have
True, I suppose. Yeah, unfortunately, there is ads, but there's only like 2 ads in the first like hour,
I
and
don't
then there's
care
no
about
ads for
the
the rest.
Ads?
On Hulu. Yeah,
I don't
with
have
that
ads.
plan.
I can't get my Hulu ad skipper, and I also don't have
Yikes.
I don't pay like
Mm.
$27 a month to get no ads or whatever.
Yeah, I don't got ads.
Yeah.
You pay
Except for-
$27 a month.
My parents do.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
No,
They
because
don't
I
like
have the
ads.
Disney Plus. I have the because it's all the same thing now. It's stupid. I have the
Yeah.
Disney Plus, Hulu, and Spotify thing.
Oh yeah, the bundle.
It's so stupid.
Yeah.
Because they made Disney Plus part of like or they made Hulu part of your Disney Plus subscription, or the other way around, and you pay and then you get ads on both. And it's like,
yeah.
why?
Yeah.
So now you have to
So
pay
you
2 different
can't.
subscriptions. Where it's like originally my Hulu was part of my Spotify plan, and then they canceled that thing.
Yeah.
So now I
partnering with
just
Disney
pay for
Plus.
Spotify on its own, which I'm never getting. That's a subscription I'm never getting rid of
Mm.
because I will never not have Spotify Premium because I use it all the time. Like literally every time I'm in the car, I'm listening to music, and
Yeah.
I drive a lot. So like always will have Spotify, and then now I always will have Disney Plus now because of Lily and Kid 2.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like I'm gonna always have Disney Plus, and
Whole
then
other-
I want Hulu.
Whole other round of Bluey coming soon.
I'm
Kid
excited
2.
for that. I'm excited
Bringing
for
Bluey
that.
back.
Dude, I love
that's
it, man.
never leaving, to be honest.
I love it. It's good. Yeah, I think it's always gonna be one of those things too, where it's probably always going to be a thing in, like, even if the show's done and dies off and people don't talk about it and becomes irrelevant, it will always be a thing in, like,
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be like the SpongeBob.
of this generation. 100%.
Yeah, it's
or
massive.
like maybe not quite SpongeBob, but like Bob the Builder for the generation when Bob the Builder came out, because that was just like huge. Or Teletubbies,
But it's bigger for
like
than I thought it
huge thing. You know what I mean?
It's bigger than Teletubbies.
But it's bigger.
or
No,
Bob
it's
the
bigger
Builder.
than any of those kids shows. But it's gonna be like that kind of thing because
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
a
yeah.
young kids thing. And I feel like, but then again, also there's like, you know, teenagers and young adults who are watching the show
Bluey.
and still liking it, and they're like, this is
Yeah.
great because it's just so well written.
Non-parent adults.
So well written. Yeah, exactly. Like
adults
17-year-old,
without
18-year-olds.
watching the show, enjoying it. Cause
Crazy.
Oh my.
it's
Crazy.
just life lessons, man.
It really is just such
And
a
it's just
well-written
watching,
show.
like-
and it's genuinely funny.
Yeah.
Like
They're
I tell
adorable,
people all the
too.
time, I'm like, dude, honestly, it's like, watch it. It's
Bluey
really
and
good.
Bingo and their relationship with like their parents, dude, it's adorable.
It's so fun. Yeah.
It's so fun.
It
to
also like
watch.
it's also just really cool because like even like the past couple days, like this past weekend, I had a really fun weekend with Dora and Lily. We went to Pineland to go have lunch because Lily wanted to go to Pineland to get lunch, which is like Pineland is like a like farming company essentially that's like really big in our town.
She wanted to go to Pineland.
Yeah, because I went there to go get the food and stuff for mom.
Oh,
for
that
the
she was.
women's
I
retreat.
want food.
And she's like, can we eat here? Because
Yeah.
there was a bunch of people inside. There was like a whole
Yeah,
group
she's
of
like,
like
"This is
bikers. and
cool."
stuff. She was like, whoa, this is awesome. They have like a deli. They have like a bunch
Yeah.
of stuff
Yeah.
like sandwiches, mac and cheese,
Yeah.
whatever.
She said that.
So she's like, I
Word
want to
for
eat.
word.
She's like, can we eat here? And I was like, maybe
That
we can
level
come
of
tomorrow.
pronunciation as well.
Sometimes, man, it's scary.
Yeah,
sometimes.
she's getting there.
Yeah.
She's
But
going
she's
up.
like, you know, can we eat here? I'm like, maybe tomorrow if mom wants to come. And then the next day we had to like run errands or whatever, do something. And I was like, let's go
So you're
get
already
lunch
doing
at
something to, like,
Pineland.
might as well get lunch.
And then we went
Yeah.
to go get lunch at Pineland. And then after that, we're like, right across the street is Dunn School. We're like, let's go to the playground.
Nice.
So we went over to the playground, which by the way has so much new stuff. There's like this. So you know those things that you stand on and spin? They still
I
have
love 'em.
that.
I love them.
But get this. They
Getting it?
have one of those that are seats. There are 6 seats that you sit in and spin around.
So your friends can.
So you
spin
sit
along.
in it.
That's cool.
You sit in it, and
swear.
it's like a big like flying saucer like
Yeah,
UFO
yeah,
thing
yeah.
that you sit in, and then you spin around. Oh my goodness! You spin around, and you can either like
Chair just
kick with your
breaks, he falls
yeah,
to the floor.
you can kick with your feet or like have somebody
Or have
push you or
someone-
whatever, and there are handles above you so you don't fly off the seat. It's so cool,
I'm
man.
pretty sure I've seen that.
It's
I
really
think that was
cool.
there when I was.
When you were there, probably, yeah.
Probably.
What?
It's really cool.
Because I don't remember that when I was
I think
there.
Or at
I
least
think it
I-
literally was
I
done.
remember it
I think it was
being-
literally done
yeah.
like
'Cause you're-
I think it was done
you're
right as you
extremely
guys
old,
were leaving.
So
Okay.
like,
Okay, buddy.
yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
was done like as you were leaving. It was.
Those are so fun. The
renovated.
spinning things.
Like I
are always
remember
the best.
seeing it.
Yeah, it's so.
It could have
fun,
been
man.
like.
And then
I
in
went
the
back there,
woods
like,
they have this
couple
like
years ago.
pseudo campsite thing where there's like a fake campfire where it's like set up to it's a real campfire but it's like it's
Yeah.
not like burned. There's
So,
not like logs. That
Is
are
the
burned
field
and stuff.
behind the school still as big as I remember it, or is it not that?
The field behind the school is really not that big. It's like I mean it's all
Still
dirt.
dirt.
It's all
Yeah,
dirt.
dirt.
They have a
I swear
doggle ball
that
pit there now, which is cool. Like a
That was
wooden
there when
one.
I was.
Yeah, that's
That
real,
was not
which
there
is
when
really
I was
cool.
there.
I got everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess
apparently.
so.
Dude,
Yeah.
every single time I've left every school
They've gotten
since
some.
elementary school, they've gotten
Yeah.
a renovation on their playground. Every single school.
Yeah,
Even high school.
yeah, even
No.
high school.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
they'll
they have one now.
playground.
They have a playground now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
mean,
that would be so funny.
we were
Imagine
supposed to get a turf
high
field.
schooler's playground.
just
What
in
would
the
that
middle
look like?
of their courtyard.
What would a high schooler playground look like?
I
A bunch of
don't know.
weed.
I
weed
genuinely
and
don't
drugs.
know.
all the
Man.
drugs.
So, what were your guys'
Swings, bro. Just swings. Just
Well,
a bunch.
probably
Just a bunch
just
of
like
swings.
50
Because
swings.
swings
in a
are sick,
row.
man. You never get sick of that,
Yeah.
dude.
I
Swings
could
are
see,
swings
like,
are fun.
Climbing,
Climbing
things.
wall would be really
Yeah.
cool.
like a jungle gym, like bars,
and then like
stuff.
a obviously you gotta have basketball court.
It'd be more like a
Yeah, outdoor
Ninja
basketball
Warrior.
court. Yeah.
It'd be more like Ninja Warrior obstacle
obstacle
stuff.
That'd be
course.
sick.
That'd be really dope. Yeah,
Except
that'd be
they'd
fun.
probably make it so you had to like sign up to be able to like go
to
on
use it. You
yeah,
would
you
for
had
sure have
like,
to sign something.
safety form.
You for sure would have to sign a safety forms. Like if you break your leg and it falls off, it's not our fault.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
it gets one drop of dew on the side, and they shut the whole thing down.
Yes.
Yeah. No,
Too
in high school-
dangerous.
no, in high school they only let you go on it when it's wet.
yeah.
Yeah.
What were your guys' favorite cosplays?
Favorite
this
cosplays? That's a
year.
really good question.
Did we talk about that?
We didn't
think so.
We did not.
I
did
think
not talk
we
about
avoided
anything. We didn't
PAX
talk about
stuff,
anything
right?
PAX. This is
Because
full
this
reign
is-
of
We talked
anything
a little
PAX.
bit.
We were like we were like, oh, what'd you think? You know, whatever Boston PAX stuff. He's like, oh, it's kind of cool.
'Cause
We
you-
didn't go into depth at
Because
all.
you recently, when you uploaded the video, you rewatched it. So
Yeah, we didn't go into PAX stuff at all. Really, we like
Okay,
asked
okay.
him like, you know, what are your like, what do you think of Boston? He's never been to Boston before. What did you think of the convention?
The
Whatever. He
Witch
just went over
Queen.
a little bit. The Witch Queen of Angmar.
yeah, from Lord of the Rings.
That one's really cool. I could put pictures
That
up
one's
too if
sick.
we want to, because I have a picture of that one.
yeah.
That one's really,
That's
really,
also me
really well done.
in the Gojo cosplay.
Yeah.
In that same picture.
Yeah.
I got a lot of
cropped you
people,
out of that
bro.
one.
I got a lot of people coming up to me asking if I would. They'd say,
So the quote-
would you? Yeah,
The quote is from. So they're doing a
Iconic
funny thing of being
quote.
like, let's do. I'm gonna do the fun quote, like the Gojo quote from, which is from the manga, and they were like, or it's actually from the anime as well.
Yeah.
It was
Is it
early
now?
on. Yeah, it's from first
Most
second
recent
episode
thing.
or whatever.
Yeah.
He was like, you know, would you lose? And he says, nah, I'd win. That's the quote from
Yeah.
the manga. But
Gojo
people
says,
kept
"Nah, I'd
Gojo says,
win."
nah, I'd win, because he was asked, would you lose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But people kept coming up to you and they would say, would you win?
Yeah.
And I
and
said,
then it's
I ha-
like,
Yeah, I would is basically
Yeah,
what I'd
it's
say
like-
They
every
would
time.
just mess up the quote. They wouldn't even do the quote
I don't
right.
think I heard anyone say it right.
No,
one guy
did.
One
the
guy
first
did?
person
He
to
said,
come
yo,
up.
Gojo, would you lose? And then he's like, nah, I'd win.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't say it. That's
It
right.
was the first person,
That's
so
right.
I didn't think
So
of
you
it.
didn't think of it.
I was like, yeah, I would. No,
Hey.
literally the second after, I was like, I messed the whole quote up. No, and then every single person after that, I was waiting for them to ask me,
and then
like,
they didn't.
would you lose?
So funny, man.
And they'd always ask, would you win?
So funny.
So I never could get the
Yeah.
quote.
And
Dude,
then you got attacked.
and then I did get attacked. Actually, I did
Yeah.
by the Gato cosplay or the
Toji.
cosplay.
Dude, it was like,
Dude, that guy was like that guy is social anxiety's like enemy.
Yeah.
dude, I didn't know.
guy
I
is
didn't know
like-
who he was. Like
I was-
first,
That guy is-
I was like, "What is going
I
on?"
was-
And then I was like,
He just started
Yeah.
like fake punching you.
Yeah.
So we were in like the big, it's like a
"Bruh,
big
bruh,
open
bruh."
area, kind of between like the foodie like chairs and tables,
Yep.
sit down section where the gaming PCs and everything like that is, and between that and then all the like booths and stuff with merch and like products and stuff, there's a big open space under the sky bridge where people just like stand around in open
Yeah,
space.
right.
So we're standing there. I think we were going to the Tekken thing.
Yeah, to watch the
And we were
tournament, yeah.
waiting for Dora or someone
Yeah.
to
It's
come
really
and
cool to
see
watch.
us,
Yeah,
like
it's
come and get to this group so that we could go to the Tekken thing.
Yeah.
And this guy comes like from behind one of you two.
behind me.
Like I didn't see him, and
Truly
he just
stealth.
runs out from behind Trey and starts like comes right up to me and starts like punching the air right
yeah,
in
and I
front
was
of
just
me.
like, "What is
And
going on?"
it like took me a second to like realize what was happening, and then I realized it was a Toji cosplayer, so then I started playing along, like I was getting beat up.
Even though he should have attacked me first.
True.
'Cause-
Yeah, he cut you up, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Wait, he
spoiled
didn't even know
now.
who I was. He thought I was from Chainsaw Man.
That's oof.
You thought you were Aki?
Yeah.
Oh no, dude.
Because of the wig. The wig was all messed up,
Tragic.
man.
Yeah, we might have to put that photo in the episode. The one you sent me, dude.
Yeah, sure. Send it
It's
to me.
so funny. But yeah, so I ended up doing the thing that happens in the show.
Yeah.
And after I figured out what was going on, the guy was super chill and he was really fun.
Yeah,
But
so
it was
acted out
one
a
of
bunch
those
of
things
scenes
where it
from
was
the
just
show or
like-
whatever. And
Yeah.
yeah, he got pictures and stuff.
It was
like-
just out of the blue.
And
This
then-
guy came with
and
so
then he
much
was like,
energy.
he was like,
and I was like,
yeah, and he was like, okay, now you do this, and he was like directing
dude, he had
you.
a whole directed
He was
scene
directing you.
of like a
Yeah.
reenactment.
And he
but of
gave me his phone,
And he's like,
which
okay, take
then
these pictures.
shut off when he gave it to me, and I guess he had like I think he had Instagram open.
Wait, so
he just wanted like the pictures on
He gave it to
Instagram.
this guy.
Yo, what is that? Yo, oh, I saw you take that picture.
Yeah, that was
we
were first
upstairs.
trying it, and I
Yo, that's a great picture.
it was.
That's gonna
But,
go
like,
into
he
Discord.
gave it to me
Dude,
with
that's
like
so
I think
funny.
Instagram open because he wanted like the pictures on his Instagram. He closed it while he like gave it to me, and so I was like, what am I supposed to do? And then I would like remember that you can like go onto the camera when you're like out of the
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, I guess this is it.
You're just messing with this dude's phone, and it feels weird when you do
Yeah,
that.
because I was
You're
just like,
"Oh."
what am I?
That's so funny, man. But yeah, he like directed a whole like meme thing of like acting out a scene or whatever. But then like he was like on the ground, like the Peter Griffin falling down the stairs meme thing.
Yeah,
He was also
Whatever.
doing it very fast, and I think I got like half of it.
no.
I don't think he got it because the guy was like, the guy had to be on Adderall.
Dude, well, the
can
first like
see
He
that.
had to be on
Yeah, dude.
Adderall.
the first
He was
couple
like,
of
okay,
minutes.
you know the Peter Griffin death thing? I was like, no.
He's like, okay, so you do this. It looks like this. Gets down on the ground, does the thing, stands up. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna have you do that. But first, do this, and then he like does the whole stuff, and he's just like, go.
And the
He's
first
like,
like minute, I'm just
dude.
like trying to get the phone to like
literally-
open up the camera.
dude, literally,
and he's just like he did like 5 different poses.
he came up with the energy like he had to catch his flight in 6 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
he's like, I'm leaving Boston.
The guy was so chill though. Like I wouldn't have mind if he had taken more time
so funny.
and gotten it right.
Yeah, for
but,
real,
like,
exactly. And then we were like kind of in the way too, and we are like trying to get out of the way of people.
no,
It was a bad spot.
but-
I was like, oh,
There was something like worse was when I saw the Frankie and Robin from One Piece.
Yeah.
dude,
those
that was
cosplayers.
terrible.
And I was like, yo, can I get a picture with you guys? And they're like, yeah, sure. And then they're like walking into the open space, and I'm like going with them because I'm not gonna stop in the middle of a crowded
Dude.
space
Yeah.
to get photos with a guy with massive arms, right? So we go to the same spot. There's an open area between the two places, and this guy with a camera comes over. He's like, hey, can I take a couple pictures of you guys? And they're like, sure, right? And so he just starts taking
he
pictures.
basically is like, hey, could I have you come over here real quick? I just want to get a couple pictures. Like immediate, like he
Yeah,
came up and was
yeah.
like basically commanding, like super charismatic
Yeah.
guy. Does this a lot. Like is a professional photographer.
Yeah, I mean,
so like
he had
is
a whole-
like his whole thing is directing people and getting them to like go and do
Yeah,
what
I
he
mean,
wants
model
and get
photography,
pictures,
you
right?
gotta-
But he comes up straight up like he literally like he is
Yeah.
some model scout, and he's like, I like the look of you. Come over here so I can get a
Yeah,
picture. And like grabs them and moves them
He's
over when
like,
you're
"Come
trying
on."
to get
Yeah.
like you're
I
literally
was
passing your
fine.
phone
We
and
wa-
stuff like and
I'm
then they're
pretty-
just walking away. and
Yeah,
going
I
over
was
to do
like, I was
pictures.
like
I
getting my
remember
bag off and handing it to one of
holding
you.
like everyone's bags with
Dude.
like I think I might have been the one taking the picture.
yeah. Oh, dude.
And then after that, once they're done with their photo shoot, another group comes over and like asks for a picture.
The funniest thing too, though,
and
was
then we get like someone asking for our picture, so it's just like
yeah, it was just a
like,
photo
what?
shoot thing. going on
I'll
there.
be honest, there was only like 4 or 5 times the whole trip that I was like truly like sensory overload,
And it was that
was
moment,
one of
yeah.
them. I was so angry at those photographers, and I still am. I think they're so annoying, dude. Fuck off.
because the thing
I
is-
get it, dude. You got a big old light and a cool camera
Yeah,
with a big fat fucking lens on it. That's sick, man. Let me get my picture on my iPhone 11
dude.
and get out of your hair and go somewhere else and do something.
The best part
Dude,
too.
I think my camera might have been more expensive than
Dude,
theirs.
it's-
Like,
they
dumb.
asked like, can we get a couple pictures of you? So the Frankie and Robin cosplay
Yeah.
were like, sure, right, we'll take pictures, expecting to like go over, take the pictures with me, take the pictures with that guy, right?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
starts like commanding them.
Yeah.
He's got another guy with him
Yeah.
with one of those like light reflector
holding the
things,
light, he's like
holding it up
just, like,
this.
he just like appeared.
Dude.
Like
That guy
I
was
didn't
not
know,
with him.
I didn't see the guy, but he comes over with like he has like a light and his camera and like the light reflector to get a better like lighting on the models.
Dude, I'm
And starts
so-
taking photos for like he took like
I-
30 photos.
He
He
did.
had to have.
Well, it's classic
Which is
photography. It's like you gotta
photography.
take a lot
You
of
take-
pictures
you
because one
overshoot.
of them is gonna be good.
Yeah.
You shoot
But,
more than you
like,
think you need.
He took photos with both of them. Then he took photos with the Frankie cosplayers. Then he took photos with the Robin cosplayers. And he was asking for multiple poses for each cosplayer. And he didn't preface this when he asked them for photos.
He just asked.
He just said, like, can I get a couple pictures of you guys, right? And that was what did it for
Dude.
me.
I
Just
wish-
standing there.
Because the Frankie had his photos taken, so they did the two together, and then
Yeah.
the Frankie cosplayer had
And
his
he's
photos.
just standing with
He
us.
comes over to me. He's like, "I'm sorry, man." I'm like, "No, don't worry about it. You're good.
I saw
You're
that.
good. You're good." I was like-
I saw that, and literally that was the moment where I was like, God, I hope these photographers try to give me a fucking try to give me a card or something, and I was like, nah, I'm good, man. Nah,
Yeah,
I'm good.
that was so funny.
Dude,
The
you
guy
should have just
felt so
hopped in the
bad.
picture and be like,
Oh,
oh, thanks for
dude, it's
taking our
so
picture.
Yeah, right. I could have.
Dude, it's like people. It's like it reminded me a lot of like when you're like excited about something. Like for example, it reminds me a lot of like if you get like a cool new car or something and you're like, oh, this is super dope. I really like this. This is very fun. Like I'm talking about the car or whatever. And then some other dude pulls up in like a Toyota Supra that's like straight piped and has like an engine swap or whatever. And he's like, yo, and just completely takes over the conversation. That
Not
you're in.
even, though.
It's like,
No, it's like going to it's
what
like
the fuck?
it's like going to like a Chevy car meet or something where
Yeah.
it's just Chevys, and some guy rolls up in like a Honda motorcycle.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
look at this thing, guys! Look at this
Yeah.
thing. Because
Yeah.
it's like a bunch of
Oh, dude, it's
cosplayers
so
enjoying like the one piece cosplay.
Yeah,
And
then
it's like,
a
I have an expensive
professional-
camera.
And he's like,
Let me get in
please,
here.
guys.
Dude.
Hey, I do this as my job. I do this for my
like-
job.
Like,
Dude, I swear,
at
I will
least
deny it.
preface that.
If a professional photographer comes up, if we're wearing some dope cosplay and we're all like squatted up, and some dude comes up and they're like, "Hey, can I get some pictures?" No.
I would say yes if they
Dude.
tell us that it's
If
gonna be a
them,
photo
I'm
if
gonna
it's
be
shoot.
like-
those guys, I'm gonna say
Yeah.
no.
No.
Dude,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
say
be
no.
like, if you're in the picture, yes.
If you're in the picture, yes.
They
I
asked.
don't know how to take a picture.
See,
of
the
them
thing
to
is,
save their lives.
They asked for like photos, not a photo shoot, and it was
that's
very
the
much
thing,
a
too. It's
photo
like,
shoot.
Can we? It's like they asked the right question too. They're like, "Can we take some photos of you?" And it's like, "Yes."
Right.
And they put them up
Yeah.
their Facebook, their blog, their
Yeah,
whatever,
wherever they-
their Tumblr, whatever. Who cares? But like, so they asked the right question. They did think it's like, but dude, you should read the room, man. Like,
Yeah.
if there's people, there's like maybe they thought we were with them or whatever. But it's like,
Or just
they didn't even
walking
give them a
around, but-
chance to like say, "Oh, wait a second, I gotta take pictures."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Like
it's
they
that kind of
like
thing.
the Robin and the Frankie cosplayers were so chill too.
Yeah, they
like
were.
they were so great because they were like
We
the
saw them a
Frankie,
couple times too.
Yeah, he came up to me like
Yeah.
as the Robin was in her photo shoot, and he's
Yeah.
like, "I'm sorry, man." That was
Dude, that was the
I
funniest
didn't
thing.
expect
him
this.
coming over and he's like, "I'm sorry, man."
but it made it better because, like you were saying, people were coming up for
Yeah.
photos with us.
And then
So
people
we
started
weren't-
taking photos with us, and
Yeah,
I
it
was
was
like,
like-
I started
Where
foaming
are we
at the
supposed to
mouth.
go?
We weren't standing around doing nothing at least, so at least like the Frankie saw that we also
Dude, and
were
we're
doing
like nearby
stuff.
clicks streaming Fortnite. Yeah. I'm like, what is going on right now? I was freaking out, dude. I was like, what the fuck is
Clicks
happening?
was there.
Yeah, he was there.
He was just chilling there.
And he was shitting on Fortnite the whole time. Literally, his whole stream, I popped in for like 10
Dude, he
minutes.
was
and
saying that he
the
just
whole
doesn't
time he
wanna
said he
game
hates-
anymore.
He doesn't want to play Fortnite while he's here.
Oh.
He wants to just IRL stream with his friends.
He
'cause-
should have, bro. I
he
mean,
did.
you're at a
I
convention.
think he did. I think he did. I think he did
Okay,
later.
good.
But he just wanted the IRL stream. He's like, I don't even want to be doing this right now. I'm like, dude, you're on a sponsored stream.
Dude,
Yeah.
imagine.
And he's like, I don't even want to do this, dude. I just want to go.
Yeah.
IRL
Imagine
stream.
doing
He's
that.
like, I
You're
just wanna
literally
go,
just sitting on a stage
so
with like
funny.
a group of people just surrounding you,
so weird, man.
and you're just talking to your chat.
Honestly, I think that'd be more fun than
way
normal
more fun.
streaming.
See,
because
if I
there's
was
the
there, I'd be doing
interaction
like
between
when
you.
No, but
Ludwig
he's
would
like he's
stream
not
from
even
events.
like talking to the
Yeah,
crowd.
he wasn't.
He's talking to.
No. He wasn't,
He was there to get the
but-
bag and get out.
Yeah.
He was there.
You
for
want?
the money.
I mean, I think he, like he said, probably would have enjoyed it, but I don't think he would have gone unless he had that sponsored thing.
for sure.
100%.
Oh, for sure.
Like then,
No.
once he got there, he
it
was like, "Oh, I
definitely,
want
like,
I
the
don't
money
want to
and the
be here. I
sponsorship,
want to
yeah.
go around and walk around."
Yeah.
But he wouldn't have gone.
I do
don't
also
He wouldn't
think
have
that he-
live streamed if he wasn't getting paid.
I think because I don't know if he's a part of an org right now or whatever, but I
know.
think he is, or he's at least affiliated with one. And I think that they
I know,
have
like there's a whole
I-
thing with like Twitch and like there's just a bunch of like groups that people just join.
yeah. I think that there's like a sponsorship or like an agreement or whatever with the company that the whatever booth he was at, which was
Yeah.
like a I don't even know.
I don't know what he was
It was
at.
like a PC.
I think it was a PC
Booth.
booth.
Oh,
was
is that
kinda
the one
like
with all
a-
the portal things?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like kind of like Intel, like it was like just a tech booth of like just
Yeah.
tech stuff or whatever. It was probably like streaming, like cameras and
I
like
should've
cool
gone.
backdrops for
Yeah,
like
but the
the
line-
big LED screens
lines
for
were
like
so
behind
long.
the
Line was way too
streaming
long.
stuff, whatever. It's kind of cool, but yeah,
It was kind of cool. Yeah.
Dude,
but,
we
like,
didn't get
it
into
was
the Mountain
very
Dew Vault.
I know that was stupid. Well, it was stupid, man, because Mountain Dew was there, which was annoying because Wild Bills, which are the people that like they do like they sell mugs that are like metal. Oh god, like metal.
You just
cups
cut
and
yourself
stuff.
again.
They have like metal mugs that we bought last year because if you go, you pay like $9 and you get like free soda refills for the rest of the convention.
if you pay for the
refills, which is $9,
Yeah.
it's like $9 for a little tag that goes on your like a little
And I think you
bracelet that
can-
goes on your.
I
on
think
your
you
cup.
can buy one that's just like forever.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's like
Which
a pretty
I think is
expensive
the
one.
one
I think
that-
it's like $60 or
I
something.
don't think so.
maybe, or whatever.
I'm pretty sure we got it because we were going to bring the cups because we could just get the.
No, because
free
we were gonna go
refills.
buy the refill thing because we had the cup.
Yeah.
That's the whole
So we
reason
were
I
gonna
bought
bring
the
our
cup.
because if you bring your mugs, you bring a Wild Bill's mug back to the convention. Even like 4 years later, you bring a Wild Bill mug. You pay for it. You can pay for a refill if you have one of their mugs.
Yeah.
And get refills at the convention. So we're like sick. We pay like $9 to get free soda for the whole convention.
Yeah.
Awesome. We bought mugs last year.
Yeah.
We found out Wild Bill's wasn't going because of a what did they call it? It was
another beverage.
it was a
The sponsor.
exclusive
Yeah.
beverage sponsor
Yeah,
is what
yes.
Wild Bill said on
Exclusive
their Twitter.
beverage sponsor.
They said, unfortunately, we're not going because of an exclusive beverage sponsor or whatever for the convention, and it was Mountain Dew, which they didn't even give you Mountain Dew,
They
the
didn't.
soda.
They
They were
didn't
just
at
giving
all.
out a bunch of merchandise, and then you stood in line to then spin a wheel to maybe win a chance to play another game to maybe
then
win an
win
Xbox.
something.
Maybe win an
Yeah.
Xbox.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's just Gamba Central.
Yeah. And
Now,
the
if it was
line-
case openings,
and the line.
hey, now if it was case openings on CS2, I'd be there. I'd be there.
Hey,
I'd be
walk
there.
around buying stuff for the convention. No thanks.
$2.49 for a case, I'd be up.
Sitting in
You know,
line for 3 hours to get one spin on a wheel. Yes, please.
And then playing Plinko,
Yep.
which I think is that's what that's called, right? It's like the
Yeah.
little goes down.
Is that what it was for the Xbox?
Yeah,
Was
it was a Plinko for the Xbox.
right in
yeah.
the middle,
So it was a
or-
wheel. Or no, it was a Plinko to
Wait,
get
but-
spins on the wheel. And then if you get a spin on the wheel, I think you could like win multiple spins or whatever, maybe, or something. And then you could get the
the wheel
Xbox.
at
It was
the
like,
What was the whole thing with like the scanning? Because you had to scan all of them, and then there was a chance that,
that
you
was
would
a
get
different giveaway.
different. Okay.
So that was a
I
different,
thought that was the
separate
same one.
giveaway.
I
So
thought
they
you
were
had
giving away
to
two
scan
Xbox-
all of those
Xbox
to get
Series
in
5
the line
whatever.
to
I'll
be
be
able to
honest,
spin it to them.
I am content with the only like extra thing I got from scanning stuff, which was the Pax Jack skin.
The Pax Jack
and
skin
I'm
is
never
sick.
gonna use
Well,
it.
they said that Pax Jacks was they have said before Pax has said before that was never going to come back.
Yeah,
They've
they brought
said
it
that
back.
before,
Yeah.
and then Jack's got a rework,
And then
got a
that's-
visual update on his skins, and then I think they decided to bring back the Pax.
Well, I think it's a different PAX.
Well, Pax Jack's Neo was a new one that came out a
Yeah.
couple years ago, and that they said was a limited that's never coming back again.
And is that the one we have
And
or
it
no?
did.
Yes.
That's the one
We
we
have the
have,
Neo,
and it
right?
did come back because
It's not
of
even that
the visual
cool.
update for Jax.
It's just exclusive.
I think it's
It
sick.
is.
I
It's
think
just
it's really cool.
you can just flex
I
on
love
people.
his staff. I like how it's his staff. I think it's really
Yeah,
cool.
but like he has no like other effects like the
No,
rest of the.
Yeah, I mean it's a really basic skin.
I don't really. I don't have
really
the skin
like
for him though, so
yeah.
I use it.
the only
sense.
draw
It's also just cool to
to
flex.
it.
It's like, hey, I went to a
Yeah.
convention that's expensive.
Yeah.
The only draw is that it's exclusive. It's like the is it the Bowser skin for Ramus?
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
that's an exclusive skin as well, so people rock it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would rock
that
that,
makes
dude.
sense.
Oh yeah, I mean it's
Oh,
Bowser though.
so
It's cool.
I wish I had it.
There's
Yeah.
Oh, what if they like did the Twisted Fate skin, the PAX Twisted Fate?
Oh,
Because that was like the first.
that would have
Is
been
there a Pax
crazy.
Twisted Fate?
Yeah, that was
skin?
the first one.
That was the very
The
first.
very
one.
first was PAX
Really?
Twisted
That's
Fate,
the,
and then
I
it was.
think that's
skins
the
are there?
rarest.
That's the
there's
rarest
two.
skin in the game, I think. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's the rarest skin in the game.
you think so?
Like people buy accounts for like.
Yeah, it's
1,000.
it's like what the Skull Trooper was in Fortnite.
Yes.
Yeah,
Where
And then they
people
made them
buy Skull Trooper accounts.
Oh
like
yeah,
mint
dude. this
color.
is- Oh,
if you owned them.
Yeah. Or yeah, it was the purple or whatever.
Purple if you bought it. Like I think it was the mint color if you
Yeah.
owned them.
Yeah.
if you had gotten him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't it tier 100 in like the first battle pass or something like that?
No, I think you could just buy it.
No, it was just in the first shop at day one when the shop was
Yeah.
was the first
Oh.
thing. It was the very first skin that came out because the shop came out during Halloween,
Mm-hmm.
and because it was like the whole thing of
Before
like
the battle
costumes
pass.
before battle
It
pass
was
was the thing.
pre-season
Whatever, it was
one,
pre-season
dude.
one
When it was the
shop.
season shop.
The season shop. It came out and then that was the it was the Skull Trooper. There was shoot, I can't.
I
remember
remember there was one
There's a
pickaxe
female.
that was like covered in barbed wire and it was super rusty and ugly.
Yeah.
I remember that being in
Yes.
the season shop super early on.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff,
Yeah.
which is cool. And then that became like rare, and then if you had owned it before it came back to the shop or whatever, you would get a free thing. Because Myth, that was Myth's skin. That was the one he rocked all the time, and then he like had the purple. Then he rocked the purple because that was like his colors for his stream was like purple stuff.
Yeah.
So he rocked the purple color, which people were like, maybe Fortnite did it because of Myth, which is kind of cool. They made it purple because it's like,
Which
that makes sense.
it's kind of cool. That's dope.
And
I mean, that was like their thing. Their whole thing was
Myth?
like working
Yeah.
with the
He's
community
playing
and
League
stuff.
now.
But
Yeah,
Myth
Zone is
didn't
like-
fall. I don't think Myth fell off. He's with OTK. He does OTK stuff.
he does collaborations
on-
a lot.
He's huge
on
on
his-
other
on
people's
his own
stream.
channel.
His own channel.
He's
off
got
'cause
like 200
definitely.
viewers.
Yeah,
or
I
something
was
on
like
his own
looking.
channel.
He was like 200.
Yeah.
But he's on
viewers,
YouTube.
and, like,
I think if he swapped back to Twitch, I think he would get some of his old audience.
maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
thing
well, I
is-
think it's mostly other content he's doing, and I also think that he's mostly getting his money from OTK.
He
and
reminds
the
me-
stuff that he does with OTK.
He reminds me a lot of like Connor Eats Pants,
Yes.
where his actual stream isn't
Yes.
that big, but whenever he's on an event or something, everyone's like, Connor!
Yeah, it's well
Yeah.
because that's the
Same
thing too.
with
Is like
Myth.
you look at he just did his biking stream and had like 200,000 viewers
Yeah.
at one point. Like that, I feel like Myth is a very similar thing. It's like when
Yeah, I think
and like when Myth
they're better with other people.
Yeah.
but by themselves,
for
they're
sure.
like,
Myth was out of the group, the original, like the OG, like TSM boys.
yeah,
Myth was the
Hamlin's,
most boring
Dakota's,
on his own
and-
stream.
yeah.
The most entertaining was Hamlin's, hands down.
Yeah.
One of my favorite streamers, if not my favorite streamer, like, and I wish he was still streaming. Like, I probably would be subbed to him instead, like, which is
Instead of
crazy
Poke.
because, like, Poke is awesome, and I've been following Poke for so long, but like the amount of like just like truly my abs are hurting laughter
Yeah.
that happened from Hamlin's streams every single stream. Like he was electric. And then just
Yeah.
so much happened, but like with his personal life, and then him coming back and trying to come back and then signing with NRG, and then them just totally screwing them over by not giving them Wi-Fi and like not
Yep.
fixing their Wi-Fi to where literally one person couldn't stream on it, a single person couldn't stream on it because it wasn't good enough, let alone 8 people streaming on the Wi-Fi. And then he played like VR chat on stream when he finally got his stuff. When they finally got the Wi-Fi working for a little bit, he played like VR chat on stream, which was fun. He played a lot more VR games whenever. Played Sea of Thieves when that had like its resurgence. Like all this crazy, crazy fun stuff. And then just
burnt
disappeared
out.
again.
Yeah.
It was just more stuff
Yeah.
stuff just kept going wrong for him. It was like it's so unfortunate that like. But man, he was so
really
funny.
yeah.
But the TSM boys as a group were hysterical together. They were so like they're like
Yeah.
oh my word.
But, yeah,
They
I
had
mean, Myth
such good
definitely
chemistry.
was.
Such
Yeah.
good chemistry. Myth was arguably the funniest ones on the videos of all three
Yeah,
of them.
I mean,
Yeah.
Myth, I
When he's
love watching him
himself,
at events
yeah.
and stuff.
When he's with people, he's like,
Like
he
when
just
they did
bounces
the,
off people for sure.
shoot, what was his name? When OTK did the
Wild
Wild
West.
West, and he was like Ronnie or something
Dude, he
like
was
that.
so
And
he was
just
so
a
wasn't he
guy.
running for mayor?
He was running for
Yeah.
mayor, and he was just a
So
guy,
good.
while
Yeah.
everyone else was outlaws.
Yeah, they were like
and,
my brother was
bandits.
killed by
Yeah.
an outlaw,
He's
whatever.
just
And he's
like-
like, I'm just running for mayor.
Yeah.
I'm just here hanging
Like,
out.
no, I think he like found that out halfway through that he was running for mayor.
Yeah.
Like I think he just
So
came
funny.
in
There
being
was
like
something
some
where he
regular
switched
guy.
it last minute because
Yeah.
everyone was being like outlaws and cowboys.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he
So
became
I think
like
he did
evil.
switch
That's
it,
fun.
and he just like wanted to be just
Yeah,
the
That's
and then
guy.
fun, though.
I'm pretty sure he dies right after that.
Yeah,
That's
something
hilarious.
happened. That event was so good.
That event was really fun. I hope they do something again. I hope they do it
Yeah, I
again.
mean,
I think it'd be really
they
fun
will.
if they
They
did.
are always
I
doing
want to see like
content
I
like
want to
that.
see more like other people there. Would be
Yeah.
really fun. Imagine seeing like Zoil.
Yeah,
Imagine like Zoil being there would be. So, I don't know why for some
In
reason
the-
Zoil being in the
Yeah.
Wild West event sounds so funny.
Yeah.
But it just sounds like imagine him being like a like a furry or something, like a wolf, like a wolf monster or something. Because I could see him doing that, like wearing the tail and stuff, like feeding into like the TikTok sort of like
His TikToks
aware
are
cringe stuff that he
so-
does. Oh, it's so
They're
good.
so
man.
funny. They're so on purposely cringy.
Yeah,
that, oh
'Cause he
my
just
gosh.
leans into
They're
it and like
painful to watch,
Oh,
but
it's
that's
so
what makes
good.
it so fun.
I love it. Yeah.
What are more cosplays?
I really
Phase
liked
lights.
the Chainsaw Man one I saw this year. There
were
was
some good
Denji,
ones.
which was really good.
Yeah.
Denji and a Power, which I think were a couple, which was cute.
Did-
we saw we saw Leon and what's her name?
Oh, from Resident Evil?
Yeah,
I don't know. But I do know Leon.
And because I kept mixing them up with, because I saw Leon and the girl in the red dress, and I kept mixing them up with the Spy Family people, and then we saw the parents from Spy Family, and I was like, yes,
dude, the
which is
buff
really cool.
Anya was so
and the buff
funny.
Anya was hysterical.
The guy with the
I hope I have a picture, because I really hope I have a picture.
I think
of
I
him.
do.
Okay, good, because I'll put it in here, because he was
I have
awesome.
definitely seen photos of it.
He was super funny.
Dude, yeah, I did. He's got the beard with the pink wig. It's so funny.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah. And he had a little he had like a little photo card of Bond, which is their dog.
Yeah.
So he didn't like forget Bond. It was so cool.
Cute.
How was the Shadowheart cosplayer, Trey?
That was.
Got the picture.
I did.
You got the picture.
You got your photo.
Good. I like noticed her. I was like, oh dang.
You hope.
And then I was like, please don't notice
Right,
her.
because our rule for you was like, it was you have to get. We had to figure out what was your like most sought after picture.
Year,
oh, because last year you missed it.
Wanted
right?
I asked in like the car ride back to the train station or on the train or the car ride back to here.
Yeah.
I was like, what's the one thing you wish you had done? And you said, I wish I had gotten a photo with a Jinx cosplayer. Yeah. And I was so annoyed because there are so many Jinx cosplayers.
There were so many.
Year.
It was ridiculous.
And
it was crazy.
You didn't get a single photo. So this year, I kept asking you, what is your, like,
I actually never gave
cosplay?
an answer.
And you never answered us.
Never answered.
Yeah.
But we got you. Was it the Shadowheart, though?
Probably.
I mean,
no, it
back,
was. You did
probably.
answer.
I never did.
You said it's probably. You said I don't know. Probably Shadowheart.
No, because you were like Shadowheart. I was like, okay.
Or you? I think you were like, yeah.
Someone
probably.
said it. I was like, sure.
Yeah, I don't.
No, it was me. I
never-
said, yeah. I was like, is it Shadowheart? Because you like every single time we play that game, you immediately go for the second that we get to camp, you sprint over to Shadowheart. Valid. She's awesome.
Yeah.
But I was like it's got to be Shadowheart, right? And I think that makes sense too, because that like fits with like when you look back at the picture, like, oh, dude, I remember Baldur's Gate 3. That when that game came out, it was peak. Like, it was so fun playing like a ton of it and not getting to the third act.
Not getting to the second.
Not even getting to the second. But like, yeah, like I think it fit. I think the Shadowheart picture is very fitting, and same with me as well. I wanted a picture with Shadowheart and Gale because they were, Shadowheart and Gale because they're my.
I
two
didn't know
favorite.
who I wanted photos with, and then I saw Trafalgar Law, and I was like,
Yes,
One
like,
Piece.
yo.
That's what it is, guys.
Okay, are we
Yes.
Are we doing the segment that I proposed last time? You remember that last recording? I proposed the segment. It was the One Piece 1 minute. You had 60 seconds to talk about One Piece, and then
Nah. He said no to it, so not happening.
It's so good, though, guys.
60 seconds. I can put it on. That's
What is it though?
A
Is
1
it-
minute time where you just talk about
is it
One
a
Piece,
pitch
whatever.
for me to
no,
get
no,
you guys
you just
to
talk
watch
about
it?
you just
No.
talk about One Piece. This is your 1 minute to
But I
talk
don't
about
want
One
to
Piece.
spoil One Piece.
Who cares? No one's gonna watch
I mean,
it.
it's so short though.
But if
Any
I start the
spoiler would be
segment,
massive.
I'm gonna start the segment. I'll just start the segment, and all that they have to do is press their right arrow key 6 times.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So I'll count
And
down.
when
Are
you start
ready?
this, look straight at the camera.
I'm
and
actually
say
gonna
it.
talk to you about this one a lot because this reminded me a lot of like Fairy Tale.
Okay, ready?
This
Well,
part.
because it literally. Okay, well,
Seth,
we'll get
stare
into
at
that.
the camera
I'm
for
not
the
so-
next minute.
Ready? So I'm gonna count down 3, 2, 1, and then press the button. You guys at 1 click forward 6 times, or was it 6? Is it 10 seconds or is it 5?
It's
no,
the
skip
arrow-
6 or
60
12.
seconds. Skip 1 minute
Yeah.
forward.
whatever device skipping option.
Yeah,
it
you
is.
freak.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Skip forward a
thing you're
minute after
listening
when I after 1 skip forward a minute if you give a shit about One Piece because you're like what
If you
chapter
don't-
1?
Nah, just skip.
I'm like
Just good.
150 chapters from being
So
done.
yeah, pretty much just skip a minute. Skip a minute.
I think it's been more than a
Okay,
minute.
ready?
But I'm not gonna talk about late stuff.
Okay, cool.
I'm talking
Ready?
about like
Are you ready? Okay, 3,
I think it's
2,
talking about like
1.
chapter-
Go.
Okay, so there's this arc called Sky Island arc, right?
Yeah.
Where they go up in the clouds and they are like up in the clouds, right? So there's this guy in the clouds who are there's this guy in the clouds who has lightning powers, right? And his whole thing is lightning powers. He can literally smite people out of the sky, right? So if he hears someone talking bad about him or like being like against his rulership, he will smite them with lightning and burn their house to the ground instantly. So the whole island is like scared of this guy and they're all like working along with him, right? Then this random crew of pirates comes along. He's like, oh, I can't have this. They're disrupting me. Long story short, Luffy ends up getting to the guy. He uses his mega ultra lightning attack on Luffy, but he's made of rubber, so it doesn't work. Because it's literally the perfect counter. He has the rubber. Literally the only devil fruit that would have been able to counter it that perfectly. So this guy makes a giant lightning cloud, and the little rubber boy jumps inside and disperses all the lightning.
Wow, that was impressive.
Oh my.
And it's sick.
That was impressive.
And
Oh my.
that part was so cool.
That's very impressive.
And
I
then
have heard of that arc.
the story arc finishes.
No, it's
with
over.
like,
It's over, man.
So,
It's done. It's-
favorite
your minute's up.
cosplay, Trey. What about you? What cool cosplays do you like?
Yeah, but I didn't see any of that
I
guy.
can't even like.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
Yeah,
Abaki.
weird.
I
Bummer.
didn't see that guy.
Or
That One
Luffy.
Piece.
There wasn't even any Luffy.
I saw one Straw Hat. I don't know if it was like Luffy,
Oh,
or if the guy was just wearing a straw hat.
yeah. I
It
remember
was
seeing
Luffy's
that,
straw
yes.
hat, but I don't know if it was a Luffy
I'm surprised
cosplayer or not.
because I saw Luffy
Did I
every
get
other
this?
year.
I don't think I got the Sanji cosplayer either. I think there was a Sanji.
Oh, that's a bummer. I would have gotten a picture with him.
Yeah.
I think
I
he's
think
cool.
there was.
Actually, you wouldn't have because I said, Ethan, there's Sanji down there, and you said, I don't
Well, he was
care.
probably
He's out of the way.
he was probably more than 5 steps away
Yeah.
from me, so I was
Yeah.
like, nah, not worth.
Drew.
We were in the Sky Bridge, and I saw him, and I was like, oh, it's Luffy.
can
Yeah.
say-
Oh, if we were in the sky bridge and it's down on the floor, I'm like, not worth.
What do you mean?
What am I gonna
Jump
do?
out
Jump
the window,
out?
man.
Yeah.
Come
What am
on.
I gonna do? Just jump out.
Yeah.
I could say my
Oh.
least favorite.
What was your least favorite?
Timo.
Timo.
Oh
was-
my
Oh, I
gosh,
don't
yeah.
remember the Timo.
There's a
It
Timo
was
at
an
the
older
League
woman.
meetup.
Oh, I do. Yeah,
It's
yeah, I
in-
do. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
though, speaking of the
I mean,
League
it was a good
meetup,
cosplay.
It was,
but
a
it's
good
Timo,
cosplay.
so-
Yeah, but it was cringe. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're right.
but there was a cosplay at the League meetup that actually popped off.
Yeah.
The Brom.
Brom
Brom
was super,
Strong.
With his whole door
That was
shield.
super cool. All of them were cool because I think that the Brom, the Lulu, and the Timo were family members. I think
so.
that the
Yeah, they
Timo
were.
was Lulu's mom and the
Well,
Brom was married to the Lulu.
I mean, Brom did kiss
Yeah.
the Lulu.
yeah, they're married.
So they
No,
had
that's
they had relations for sure.
And I think that the Timo was Lulu's mom. Dora found that out through Facebook, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was Pixie,
Because the
Yeah.
Timo,
the little baby.
was-
That
Yeah.
was so freaking
So
cute,
cute.
bro.
And the Pike
Yeah.
was a random guy, by the way. They
Yeah.
had no idea who that was.
Yeah, that's just
Which is funnier.
yeah.
Because she put the baby down on the carpet, taking a picture with his Pike because they're going like alphabetically, and Pike was the only P.
Pixie. Yeah,
Yeah, P for
that makes
Pixie.
So
sense
it was
now.
P for Pixie, which I didn't catch on to that. And
Yeah.
so she went and put Pixie, which was her baby, who was dressed in like a black,
Which
like
really is just
black
okay.
suit with like
when
wings.
when you talk about Lulu though, Pixie is just like an ability
yeah,
you use.
Not
You don't
really
really
a char- you don't
play
think
as
about a
Actually,
character. yeah.
but
you actually can kill
but it's
Pixie.
cute that they did that.
yeah, you can.
There's
kill
a whole
Pixie.
like thing where you can like kill Pixie.
But it's like you can't really
That's
control
crazy.
Pixie. It's
Yeah.
more like
That's cool.
attaching Pixie to different
Yeah,
things with the
right.
bolt, I think. Anyways,
I don't know.
the fact that this mother brought her baby and found a cosplay to work with her baby was
Yeah.
perfect. Just
So
putting little
cute.
pixie wings on her baby was so
Yeah.
cute. And then putting Pixie with the P cosplayers was
Yeah.
even better.
And then it was the dude alone, and
It
then he
was
like stood
Pike.
there, and he was like, he took because Pike is this like underwater like assassin sort of thing. He was one of the skins, but it's like it's same vibe.
Yeah.
He's like this assassin and has this like weird like hook knife, and like stood above the baby like he was gonna kill the baby with this hook knife, and then the baby started playing with like the cloth that was
Yeah.
hanging
Yeah.
down, trying to grab it. It was really cute. It was so fun.
yeah.
I liked how her posing too with the baby, like she held it up like Simba. She was holding the baby like
Yeah,
Simba
she was
for her
really
pictures.
good.
It was cute. Yeah, it was a good time. But yeah,
She was good at
that was
photos
fun.
for
I
sure.
like the lead cosplays, man. I think they're
It's a fun meetup. I do say
It's
sticking
long.
around for all the
It's just
skin
long.
lines if you're not involved. It's
Yeah,
kinda
not
like,
not
Yeah.
worth really.
I mean, all the photos are gonna be uploaded anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
Say I was there. This
Exactly
is cool.
right.
Cho'Gath was there again. That
I
was
think
cool.
you only got like one picture. Because like when they were doing C, he
Cho'Gath?
wasn't able to because
Yeah.
he was putting it on.
Yeah, he was not prepped.
Yeah.
He was not ready like he was last year.
I mean, it's a big cosplay.
Yeah.
It's hard to get
Yeah,
in and out of that thing and walk. He is like a whole guide
Yeah.
person that's like
that's so
'Cause,
funny.
like, you can't
backing
see.
him up.
That's so funny, man. Yeah. What else? What else was super fun that we did?
During the trip.
Strega was awesome.
Strega.
Strega was really fun.
Dude,
Strega is
yeah,
a
and good.
nice Italian place. Yeah, it was very good. I
Strega
do.
was
I told
so
you.
yum,
I
yum.
told you it's good. We went there the first year because it was Jake's birthday. The very first year that we went. So church, me, Dora, and Jake went. That was a great time. Dora stained the tablecloth with her red sauce, which was hilarious.
Yikes.
I literally have been looking forward to that
We didn't even mention that.
pesto gnocchi.
Keep going, and then we'll.
For 2 years. I've been waiting to have that dish
It was
again.
good.
And I was so happy I got it.
Yeah, I didn't
But
try
next
the
year,
gnocchi.
I'm getting what you guys
Dude,
had. The
oh my
meat sauce,
gosh.
rigatoni,
Bro,
whatever. I'm
whatever
getting
that
that.
cheese thing on top.
I'm
Yes,
getting
it
that.
was good. Don't even.
I'm
Whatever
getting
that
that.
thing on top was, it was so creamy. It like
Probably burrata.
I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
Kind of disgusting.
It's on the
So
menu.
good.
You can look it up. But dude,
So,
it was
good.
I finished
Love
like the
that
whole
place.
thing at the place. I was like, I had to. It was
Oh.
so good. Farron took some.
They serve it
home
to you in
with
the
him,
little
but-
like cast iron thing too, so it's like
It was
sizzling.
hot.
Oh.
I think Farron burned himself
Yeah,
because
he
he
did.
touched it.
He did.
We got merch from Pax.
We did. That's right.
You got the Baja Blastoise.
the Baja Blastoise.
That's such a good sweatshirt.
It is.
You got your lemon T-shirt from one of the best games
I
ever
did,
made.
yeah.
Hint,
Did I
hint,
wear it?
Trey.
No, I
You
didn't.
should play the
Bummer.
game
I was thinking about wearing it. Yeah, that was good.
that I bought for you.
I
It was
wasn't expecting.
$1.
I wasn't planning
don't
on
care.
buying any merch as well. I was only planning on buying the jacket, which, by the
I
way,
wanted-
I'm so glad we all got the jacket.
Yeah.
I really think it's cool. I'm so
Yeah.
happy
The
with
jacket's sick.
it. Like I've been wearing it a lot recently, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
very, very happy with it because I was so bummed when you guys were wearing your like aviator, like
Yeah.
like pilot jackets.
I thought
from
they
last
weren't
year.
gonna have a jacket this year because
well,
it wasn't like it
Well,
wasn't
okay.
said
Website was
anywhere.
So bad.
So were you bummed when I would say, "Nice jacket, Trey. Where'd you get it?" And I was wearing the same jacket, or were you just bummed? Like, why? Because you thought the jacket was cool.
I
or-
thought it was really cool. I like
okay.
the like pilot jackets, like
Yeah.
the Amelia Earhart like leather like pilot jackets. I think are really cool. Or, like the World War II pilot or like World War I pilot jackets.
yeah.
Super dope. I really liked the look of it, and I wanted a jacket that like because it didn't have a hood, right?
that one didn't.
It
no.
didn't.
Yeah, I wanted a jacket that didn't have a hood because I wear hats all the time, and I don't
Yep.
necessarily like. I don't need a hood in like the
I
spring.
like jackets that don't have
It's
hoods.
a perfect jacket for the spring when it's not
Yeah.
raining,
I
and that's
like-
why I wanted it.
I like jackets that don't have hoods because I usually wear sweatshirts with jackets.
Yes,
So then I have
right.
the sweatshirt hood over the back, and it doesn't get all
Yeah.
crumped up in the back, and it's just like annoying.
Yes. Yeah. I Yeah.
But the jacket, yeah, it's cool.
I did like it. I'm very happy with this one though.
Yeah.
Because I knew I was like I'm buying this one if I like it at all. I'm buying it.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's like meh, I'm still wanted to buy it because I just want to have it. Because then if next year I'm like not crazy about the jacket, like holy crap, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life, I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah,
have that
me
one. It's a
too.
20th anniversary jacket
Yeah,
too.
it's cool.
It's a big monumental
We
thing.
all have the matching
Super
jacket
cool. We
now.
have it matching. Now I never have to buy it again. I bought it big as well.
Mm-hmm.
So like no, I'll be able to have it, wear it no matter what because they didn't have my size.
I think I got the biggest size.
I
Yeah,
had to. I
XL.
would have had to go. I got a medium. The larges were out, so I would
Yeah.
have had to go XL.
I got XL.
Got medium.
Yeah.
Because I think
I
XL
got-
would have been too big.
They are big.
4X,
But medium's a little
I
big.
think.
I mean, the medium's a little small.
It looks
but
good though. I like the baggy. I like it big.
I
Me too.
got.
God. Excuse me.
I bought
Ugh.
a portal thing this year because that was one thing I wish I got last year.
Yeah.
Because I went to a booth last year and they had like a little, I think it was either a little Wheatley or a little companion cube that they
Yeah.
were selling, but they had sold out. And I was like, gosh,
Yeah.
darn it, I
Companion
should've saw
cube.
this the first day.
Because this year was Wheatley. It was a companion cube
small,
last
wasn't it?
year.
Isn't it? Was it the same booth?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're there every year.
Regardless, I wanted something Portal 2 related because the game is so good.
Very good. Yeah.
And I saw the massive Wheatley, and it was like $60 or $70 or something like that.
Yeah, I think it was 60.
And I was like, that's a little pricey. It's a
For a
little big.
Plushie though, it's
It's
not
a
bad at
it's a
all.
little
Yeah.
big. If it was like, like smaller.
Yeah, they were probably trying to do canon size. Like it's probably his canon
Yeah.
size, which is what I told you too at the
But I think
booth.
it's
I was like,
too
it's probably
big.
how big he is in the game.
To me, that's not how big he is. Like that's never how big I saw him. I've always seen him
But
like this big.
But math and
I know, but
dimensions
like
don't
I've
care
always
about
seen
your
him.
feelings.
I've always seen him like this.
You
big.
liberal.
I've always seen him like this big, right? Like he
Yeah.
was this big.
Yeah, Wheatley's big, man. He's
But
a
that's too
freaking big
big.
robot.
There's no way. I'm pulling the thing up.
He's a big robot,
Anyways,
man.
He was $60. I was like, I'll go back the next day.
Yeah.
What?
He's just deep throating his mic again.
Oh, classic Trey.
There's gonna be a supercut of you deep throating your mic on the episodes, man.
So I was like, I'll go back the next day. If he's still there, I'll buy him.
Yeah.
He wasn't there. I'm glad I didn't buy it. Let me say, because I don't think I would have enjoyed the $60, and he was a little too big.
Yeah.
But I did end up getting the shirt, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shirt's cool. I
Which
like
is
the merch
it's
that we
classic
got.
too. It's just the Aperture
Yeah,
Laboratories.
super dope.
Which
It's
is
very
like their
it's very
company, so it's
minimal.
cool.
It's a very like minimal merch item to like where
Yeah.
you could wear it somewhere, and then like you could like wear it under your jacket or something, and like fans of the series be like, oh my god, that's sick, and then other people will be like seeing it, and like there's that funny idea too of people seeing it and maybe thinking that like you work at this laboratory called
Right.
Aperture
Yeah,
Laboratories,
yeah, right.
and like. Just like the off chance that at some point somebody like asks you, they're like, "Oh, cool, is that your work shirt?" And you're just like, "Yep, I work
Yeah,
at
right.
Aperture Laboratories." And they're like,
yeah.
"What do you guys do?" Robotics. And then you're just like,
We work in artificial intelligence and robotics.
And they would believe it, and then just having that like fun idea of like
Yep.
somebody out there believing that Aperture Science is a real, or
Yeah.
Googling it, looking up Aperture Science and seeing Portal 2 wiki, and they're like, "Huh?"
Yeah, they're so
And they're like,
confused. They're
Oh,
like, "Mate."
so funny. That would be hysterical. So that's like, I love merch items that are like that. Very, very subtle, like subtle marketing. It's really, really funny. But shoot, what else? There was something else I want to talk about that was really fun from PAX. Airbnb was great this year. Super, super good.
It's
I don't-
very small though.
It was a little small. It was a little tight. It's kind of Boston Airbnbs
Yeah.
though. It's city living.
No, I
Like
think you
last
are
year's
right,
was
actually.
like
I think it was.
Pretty big.
Canon
size.
size. Yeah, it's huge.
He's too
He's
big.
huge.
He's too big.
Yeah, he's massive. He's a big
Yeah.
thing. It's a robot.
He's at least like 3 inches.
Yeah, man. It's massive. That's too big.
Way too big.
That's
I
too
don't,
big.
I don't know who would
Yeah,
need that.
the Airbnb this year.
Airbnb
was
was
super
great.
nice. The
But yes,
deck
The deck
was pros and cons.
The deck was nice. The deck was the nicest deck I think we've had. It just
the
was
view,
too windy.
The view worse, which also made the
Yeah.
I
wind.
think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. The view last year was way better.
I don't remember
because we
that
were
much.
we were further up.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
last
saw
year.
more.
We were
You're
kind of
right.
on top of
We
the hill
were,
last
you're
year,
right.
so we could see
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This year it was
For
like
sure.
one side was just houses and like up the hill.
Yes.
Last year that was not the case. Well,
Yeah.
kind of, but not really. Anyways, the wind though, because of that, was a lot better this year. There's less wind.
Was
Yeah.
there?
Yes,
I don't remember.
because
Yes. There
because
was much less wind.
weren't we
last
near
year.
the water
We were right
were
next to the
closer.
water.
last year?
Last year, we literally
We're-
we could look over and see a hotel that was on the water.
Which we could see the
basically.
hotel, but we
I
were
think we're
the
still-
water
I think-
was like that way.
We were
so,
close, but we weren't as close as we were last year.
So like
Like
this
last
year,
you
Trey,
could like see the water.
Yeah.
This
year
year,
was, like,
if,
hard.
like,
you could see the
like,
other side of the river.
if I'm sitting where I was for the podcast episode,
Yeah.
right? So you'd be like where Farron was. The hotel was that way,
Yeah.
right? Past the hotel was water.
yeah,
So like we had the hotel and then all the houses in between us.
Yes. You're
But
right,
last
you're
year
we were like
up.
we were literally like right next to the
So
hotel.
we had- yeah.
We could see there was people that were we literally watched a guy last year. I remember this like vividly. When we were sitting on the roof deck like hanging out, we saw a guy. I think it was you, me, and River were up there. We watched a guy come out like. Go to his window, open his little window, doing the thing, put his like hang his towel out of his window and close his window
of the hotel.
in
Yeah.
the hotel or whatever.
Yeah.
And we're like, what is that guy
what the-
doing? So we were close enough to the hotel where we could see in the room
Yeah.
and see the guy
So,
walking up to the window. But
the
this year we
wind
wouldn't be able to see.
was worse last year.
Yes,
But
for
there's
sure.
also the spiral staircase that led up to the deck, which was a plus.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Even though I'm pretty sure I cut myself on that.
Oof. Unlucky.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure like
That was definitely a cooler, like
Something
low key
happened, I got
vibe
it.
kind of thing, and it would have been fun if we cooked last year, like used the grill
Yeah,
or something.
yep.
Yeah.
Because
Or
imagine being on the
cooked this
down
year.
Or if we had gone like
Okay.
in summer.
yeah,
yeah.
Well, you guys didn't even cook.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, there wasn't a
I
whole lot.
realized.
No, it was just one of those things where it's like you
It
just,
takes a lot of time.
You just
and
don't think about it when
stuff.
you're there too.
Yeah.
You get sucked into the moment. It's like you really have to schedule stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
Plus,
why I think for
I'd
next year, I
rather,
think like planning stuff out,
try
like
new
really
food.
like planning the first day,
Yeah.
planning like our days where we're not at the convention, because like we're just there at the convention,
Yeah.
convention 9
Convention days were
a.m.
just there.
like 10
That's what we
a.m.,
did this year,
midnight.
too.
That's it,
Right?
Go for the whole thing.
We were
Yeah.
actually there the whole day.
the whole time. Yep. We went back for like maybe an hour one time
Yeah.
and then went back, but it's like
Yeah,
were
I
there
mean, we
basically the
weren't
time.
like we weren't saying
we were there from
the
9.
minute the doors open to the minute the doors close, we are gonna be here.
I would be
Yeah.
down to do that.
You know,
though.
but that's not what we said. We were
Right.
willing to
Yes.
leave, and
Yes.
we
Yeah.
did.
Like the second day, we didn't get in until like
right.
Yeah, we woke up a little late.
Yeah,
took our
exactly.
time getting there.
But like planning the first day is definitely the way to go for getting that kind of doing that kind of stuff, doing
Yeah.
the things you want to do,
Do we
whatever.
do the drink?
let's do the
end
drink now because
Drink.
we have like that recording was running for about like 10 minutes before we actually started.
Oh,
So
okay.
we'll
So
go for another
don't
20,
have to- yeah.
or another 30 or so. But yeah, we'll do the
Another
drink
30?
Do 30, yeah.
Oh, like 20 more.
Yeah.
But because of that.
So yeah, I liked the Airbnb this year. I definitely am. I'm thinking about maybe changing up the format for next year.
I just real quick, I would prefer the Airbnb that we had this year as a whole than the one we had last year.
Yeah. So here's my thing though.
Because
So I'm
wasn't it cheaper?
thinking. Here's what I'm thinking.
And I think it was
right
the deck was just so cozy.
because I have because obviously like
Wait,
the
did
idea
Trey
of
get this drink or did you?
I got this drink.
Why is he pouring it?
Because he's
Have
the
you
drink
already
guy. He
seen
always
it, though?
knows. Yeah, he always knows.
Doesn't that ruin it?
No, that's what we said. He's the one that does the segment. He preps the stuff for us.
fair enough.
He hasn't tasted it. He knows what it is. Like he sees the label, but he doesn't know what it is. Yeah, he's tasting it with us.
So it's just
So like
partial blind.
the
taste
idea
test.
of it's like I've opened up invitations to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Not invitations to staying with us, but going to the convention, meeting with them
Yeah.
at the convention, that kind of stuff, whatever. That being said, I'm thinking about because I'm already thinking about changing the way that like booking goes. Like I'm waiting until everybody is ready and everybody's has paid me. Waiting until I have my money, then booking a place, like that kind of stuff.
Makes me nervous because I know like this group is very late to get the payments through, and so we might lose the chance.
Having
to
a
get
having a backup. I'm definitely having a backup, but since we're a year in advance, being able to prepare for it, finding somewhere like 6 months before, like a long time before. But I'm also thinking about Jake was talking about the hotels. And the hotels being literally 5 minutes for like a 2-minute walk. Like you literally just have to go to the street and you don't even have to, wait, there's a bridge that goes over. You don't even have to cross the street. You just go on a bridge over the street right into the line for the convention. So you would have to go from your room, walk down from your hotel room, go to the lobby, go out the lobby, go across the bridge, get in line for the convention, and you're there. Like a 3-minute walk, 4-minute walk from the second you leave your hotel door. Right. So like that's the thing. Like that's basically like the bonuses of having the hotel. But here's the thing. I was thinking about maybe because we have a lot of people going, because like just a bunch of different variables, different things happening, whatever.
Things are always up in the air.
Only opening
Green or purple?
Oh, they're green. Only taking
I'll take purple. It breaks up the
perfect.
The orange and yellow.
Having the Airbnb with whoever wants to be in the Airbnb, and anyone else who does like either wasn't able to pay for it or didn't want to be in an Airbnb, like say Alex didn't, like if Alex didn't want to stay in an Airbnb with us, or if like Jake didn't want to be in the Airbnb with us,
right,
or whatever. Whoever wants to be in the Airbnb can be in the Airbnb, and then everyone else can either get a hotel, get something, whatever.
Yeah,
people can hang out with the Airbnb, but the only people sleeping there are the people who like
are supposed
paid
to be
for it,
sleeping
or are
there.
supposed to be sleeping there. Because then that just opens up the ability to have like more people come.
Yeah, I think
Church
that's
and
a good
Megan
idea.
can maybe get their own room, like they can get their own hotel room.
Those
that kind
are
of stuff,
pretty
whatever.
pricey though. No.
Well, yes and no. Yes, but you're also paying for the convenience of being super close to the convention and not having to pay for Ubers.
Yeah.
So if you take into account Ubers as well as like a hotel further away, you're paying the same much anyways.
Yeah.
Because you're just paying for the convenience of being right next to the convention
Unless you
center.
woke up and walked.
Yes.
Which is possible.
And I like doing that.
Yeah.
And next year probably will be possible because I don't think Dora will be pregnant next year.
Yeah.
So. Okay. So
my
like
eyes are being closed.
Yeah, so I think that would be a better format for like
refreshing.
what I see as like the future of the trip.
Yeah,
because
mean,
I think that like inviting more people,
like I think
Inviting-
it is a cool idea to try and get people to go to PAX.
and it's also something
but
that
it's not gonna be possible to get a massive group of people together to stay in the same place.
Oh well, that's not the case.
You know,
people aren't going to stay together.
right? That's what I'm saying. Like doing the come, just get a hotel.
Yeah,
That's a lot more.
and it's also like being in the
easy to
hotel would be really
organize.
nice as well because like it's like I could just send the link. Of course, right? I can send the link to people. I'm like, hey, book a room in this hotel.
Yep.
We're on this floor if you want to get like whatever, like request this floor if you want to be on the same floor as
Right.
us. Doesn't really matter, whatever. But then the chances of like if Alex comes and Rec comes, because Rec was saying he thought would be kind of fun to go. If like Rec came and Alex came and Farron came again and I came, Rec, me, Alex, Jake could all go to like the bars and stuff, go to the
Right.
after parties, whatever, and then we don't have to worry about getting an Uber from
Well,
a
I
bar
would be
late.
able
We
to
just
as
walk
well,
over. Oh, that's right. You
'cause I'm
could,
with
you could
21.
go with us. And then like just being able to walk back from like go over to the bars, get a few drinks, have fun, dance around, and then walking from the bar up to the hotel would be nice.
This.
Yeah, I would.
I don't know what this is.
So we'll try and I'll give context.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I smelling.
Interesting. God.
It's, it smells very. I don't know what that's. It every single time I've sniffed it, it's a different smell.
Okay, does the plastic cup smell like something? Is like a mix between?
No, that's just all raw drink.
Okay, right off bat, I'm feeling like this is a V8 something.
Okay, we ready?
Are we cheersing?
Yeah.
Have we been cheersing?
Come by, yes.
I don't think we cheers last episode.
We did.
but
Come
we
by.
did. Oh yeah, we did.
So, by the way, I did this to the instructions exactly to the instructions. I actually scratched that. I actually put a little bit more
Really?
water in. I put extra water. No, man, you gotta drink it. You gotta drink it raw. I did this. I added extra water because I knew it was gonna be this. Chunky.
Oh. It looks like a healing potion. Is that what this is?
Is it like salty?
Gosh, why did we make this
Woo!
stupid rule to finish the cup, guys? What are we thinking?
It's rough, man.
We
Oh
have
my
to-
Gosh.
Why does it taste like cough medicine with like salt?
So
in
I'll
it?
give context.
I think I
as
just
to-
screwed myself. I put more water in it. It didn't
have to
do
drink
anything.
more.
I just have more.
You just have to drink more.
Yeah.
You just gotta
I have
swallow
more
it
than
right off rip. Don't let it touch the tongue. Don't taste it. Swallow right off rip. There you
Yeah,
go.
like that.
There you go.
Let's go.
Oh my! That
Let's go.
Oh. Ah. We need to make a sign for the options, guys. But I mean, are we good to
Yeah, we have to count down.
F
No, we have to count down. What are you
Oh,
doing?
3?
No, you gotta drink it,
Oh,
man.
yeah, you gotta finish it. Seth, you
You gotta give it a full try.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you know what your answer is.
You gotta give it a full try. You know, like see if you actually like it or not before just immediately coming out and saying it's an F. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, who would
talk.
ever say it's an F?
Am I right?
Like it's clearly like.
Dude, I don't know if I dislike it as much as I like the green tea.
That's crazy.
No, I do. Do I? I don't know.
So you got to figure out now which one do you hate more?
We're not doing bottom of the list. We're just
Yeah.
doing top.
I know.
3,
2.
2, 1.
One
F.
F.
So as you saw, do you want to go grab? Do you have it on?
I have it.
So this.
It was this stuff.
This is Energy Matrix Glitch Space Berry. This
Yeah.
was given to us at PAX.
Yeah, but it might be poison.
I forgot about
This was given to us by some dude at PAX.
this. Is like a G Fuel.
It's a G Fuel competitor.
That's not going anywhere.
They going anywhere, guys. I'm sorry to tell you, this shit's trash.
It's so bad.
So
Well,
yeah.
Now we should talk about our sponsor, G Fuel.
I wish, bro.
Yeah. Thanks to our sponsor, Energy Matrix.
I wish. No, actually. I honestly, they came to us and were like, "Hey, can we sponsor your podcast?"
I'd be like, I
No.
don't think I can.
I
man.
couldn't.
Well,
No.
bad press is press. Bad press is still
I couldn't
press, right?
endorse a product. Like
No,
this.
no endorsing. If they said you have to endorse it and
Nah.
or drink it, I'd be like, I can't do it.
Like, if
if
they-
you
We
have
tried.
to talk about our product on the podcast, I'd be like, hey, there's this thing, guys.
We'll send them
if
this
it's
clip.
The thing you like, it's the thing you like. Well, now our ship has sailed for a sponsor from them.
Yeah.
Just kidding, guys. Right? We all liked
Yeah,
it.
it's really
It
good.
was good.
It's great. So here's my thing: the flavor, not bad. The texture, trash.
What are you talking about? Flavor not bad.
Flavor was bad.
No, there's it's hidden. The flavor's hidden underneath all of the chalk.
I
Does it
didn't.
taste like chalk?
I didn't taste chalk. I
There's
tasted.
a tiny little hint of flavor.
Okay, now why do I want to taste him again?
There's a
like-
tiny hint of flavor underneath all of the chalk.
We do have another one.
it's decent.
I have one upstairs.
It's
You have
decent.
the yellow one though, right?
The yellow one is so bad.
You tried it?
Don't, dude, don't drink it.
Worse?
Way worse.
No way.
It's that plus sour.
Oh,
It's so
It was
bad.
already a little like.
It was
It's
salty,
so
man.
Bad.
Yo, it was.
It was
Imagine
salty.
salty and sour.
I think it is.
Is there something up with your water?
It's bad.
Is your water
dude.
salty?
No, there's
No.
something in this where it's like a protein powder.
It's
or
electrolytes.
something weird
Electrolytes
like
is salt.
that. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
It's salt. Dude, it's bad. It's so bad. Like I had it at our. We were playing a game. We were playing League or something, and I was on disc, and I was like, "Dude, this is so bad."
It's the 1,000 milligrams of L-citrulite.
Oh.
L-citrulline. That's why.
Of course.
That might do it. But yeah, no, I had this before on Discord, and I talked about how bad it was. I said I just tried one of those like G Fuel things we got at PAX. It was really bad, and you're like, "Really? Was it that bad?" It
Yeah.
was like forever ago.
What is this? It's okay. Methylliberine as
We've been poisoned.
We've been given-
dynamite.
What?
We've been given.
It says dynamite.
Holy shit!
Where was it?
You just drink
Right here.
methylliberine as.
As dynamite. It's like a trademark.
Are you stupid? It says dynamine.
Is it?
It says dynamine.
Oh.
We're not
Dynamite,
drinking dynamite.
Well,
No, but that's funny. They gave us liberal meth.
yeah.
Dude, that was
Methylliberine.
They gave us liberal meth. That's crazy.
that was so bad.
Liberal meth
really-
is dynamite.
Liberal meth has dynamite, dude.
We need to get in contact with that person that gave us that.
Dude, that's like if you get a professional wrestler on your movie.
Yeah.
Liberal meth as dynamite.
Yeah.
Imagine a pro wrestler called Liberal Meth. He's just some like meth head.
He was also a liberal.
He's got like a gay flag on his back. He's like a gay flag cape, and he's just like.
Bro, can you imagine the headlines that would come from that?
So sick, though.
People would
That'd
hate
be
that
badass.
so much.
That'd be so badass. And then it's against some like
Dude,
some
that'd
like
be so beast, man.
yeah, and then he's like wrestling some like lumberjack dude with a Confederate flag hat.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's
that'd
like
be sick.
Absolute like
The two
worst
polar
you could
opposites,
do,
just
the
like
worst.
like Buck Teeth, like
marketing.
married his cousin, just like
Yeah.
totally like the polar opposites of like just pissing off everybody that
Yeah,
they possibly
literally.
can.
Like-
therefore, it would piss nobody
the
off.
absolute
You know what I
worst
mean?
like imagery you could
Yeah,
make.
absolutely. Think about that.
Like, yeah.
Think about that. It could work. It could work
Yeah.
because if you're making not only like the left but also the right mad, it's everybody's
Yeah,
happy. 'Cause it's
there
like
you go.
whatever. Who
Piss
cares? It's
everyone
a
off.
comedy thing. Because then it's
Yeah.
like then you can't see it as like it's a targeted comedy thing. It's like
Right.
it's a broad comedy thing. You know, it
Yeah.
worked. We'll get working. 99% distracted wrestling special coming soon.
Yeah, if anyone wants to be a methed out,
If anybody wants to be a
Or
methed out, a
lumberjack
gay,
with
methed
Get
out
in
liberal,
contact with us.
or an incest lumberjack, give us a ring. Give us a ring. Send us an email. Leave a comment. You know, we'll get you. We'll make
just
something
make
work.
sure to
Yeah.
bring some glitch energy matrix.
Yeah.
Just down that real quick.
That's gonna be our sponsor for
Yeah,
the
dude.
wrestling.
Glitch Energy. Glitch Energy presents Meth Head versus Incest Lumberjack. Gay liberal as dynamite.
You know the funny thing too? The worst part about that thing would be the sponsored product.
The worst part about that event would be the drink. Dude, they do the thing that they do in football where they dump the like Gatorade.
Yeah.
They dump it and they
drain.
melt. They just
Oh, yeah,
melt
yeah,
into a
yeah.
puddle. They just the dude just Oh my
That
god.
actually would be so funny though.
Like
Imagine.
the Wizard of Oz.
Imagine just like, the guy wins. Everyone's excited. They pick the drink up, run outside, and just pour it on the ground outside. Like no one wants to drink it. They just dump it
Yeah,
out.
they're celebrating by throwing it. They're like gonna dump it. It like they follow the
just
camera like
melts a
follows the people
hole.
carrying it, and it like they walk up behind the guy, and then they just
Yeah,
keep
it's
going
like-
past
yeah,
the guy,
yeah.
and they're like,
Yeah,
"What are you doing?" It goes outside, kick the door open, just throw it
throws the
outside.
whole
Everyone
container.
starts cheering so loud.
It just kills all like the grass and trees. Like it's just wipes out all
immediately
forest.
like,
Dude.
you hear the trees crying.
See that? I legit
Oh my
thought you
God.
tried making like a healing potion recipe online.
No.
It looks like there's like mica powder in it.
I think there's like dirt in
Oh
there.
no!
Like I saw
think
like the
there's
mica
sand and
powder
dirt
swirling
inside of
around.
it.
I was like, oh, that's kind of cool looking. And
So funny.
Oh, it got better.
oh,
You know, it's hilarious. I thought that this was actually going to take the number 3 spot.
away from.
I thought this might have taken the number 3 spot.
I
away
think
from,
the one. Why are we always? I mean, we're always doing obscure drinks and stuff.
Yeah, we.
Which kind of
That's funny,
You kind of
though.
have to.
That's funny.
I think we should
Yeah.
try and keep it
because like, what if
obscure.
we do like what? Yeah, what are we gonna do? Mountain Dew, Code Red, and then like Moxie.
I do have
And,
Code
like,
Red upstairs.
Sprite.
We could do Moxie because it's a main thing.
Yeah. But it's like an obvious like.
Well, that's
But, I
something
mean, it's
people have already had. We want stuff that people haven't had.
Yeah, it's also just like it's also kind of an obvious thing. We could also just have Moxies on an episode. You can just drink a Moxie if you
Hey,
want
for
to drink a
sponsor.
Moxie.
I mean,
Moxie.
You just want to
Wanna
drink a
sponsor us.
Moxie?
Moxie for
I
me.
would kill, dude.
Moxie
I
would
would kill to have
probably
a Moxie
be-
sponsor.
Moxie would probably be B tier for me. If it's there, it's one of my options.
B tier? Whoa, wow.
I
I'd
know.
say
It's like
C.
A bordering S
I know
for
I'm
me.
fake.
I'd
Low-key.
say C. I
You gotta like root
I
beer.
like it.
You
Love
gotta
it.
like root beer stuff.
I love it.
And the
well,
more
'cause-
natural type
yeah,
root beers.
Right, yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's the gentian root. What was I gonna say? Man, that's early.
That was.
I'm
that was
excited to get
disgusting.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
I'm not super hungry, but like by the time
Not
we
gonna
get down
lie,
there, I'll be hungry.
I was like, hey, there's a store right near Chick-fil-A. I need to go down there and get drinks for the podcast at some point.
Yeah,
And I was like, wait, if we're doing.
let's do it.
An
Do you want to
episode
get it?
early.
It's your turn, right? Or is
Yeah,
it
I'm
yours?
going to.
Oh, it's you.
It's mine. I don't know if you guys have ever had it.
I think
You-
technically
you
that's it, too,
technically
right?
Because I had
Yeah.
never seen or heard about this product before. But then, like, a week later, I saw it, people talking about it on Reddit. Like, it was something
the
that...
drink you're gonna get for the
Yeah.
episode.
So I might ask
Kinda
you
shady.
guys if you know the brand. But then if you do know the brand, it would
Well.
spoil kind of like...
Well, I can know what it is.
Doesn't matter.
So
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We can try it, and then
Alright.
like because that's the thing is like I probably haven't had it,
Yeah.
so then I'll
Yeah.
try it and be like, oh my god, I have heard of this.
actually, I have it all
Like-
the time.
Oh, yeah, that's
Whoa, it lives
true.
up to the hype. Or like,
I
oh my
literally
god, I
have, like,
have
a
heard
whole
of this.
case
How
of
do
it
people like
upstairs.
this? It's trash.
Okay, well, yeah,
You know
you
what I mean?
actually, you probably never would have had it.
It's one of those.
I
things.
Because
drink
I've
it
never
all
seen
the
it at
time.
Hannaford, and I don't
Yeah.
know of any other weird drinks that
I'm
you
literally
go
drinking
out
it right
and get
now.
that weren't at Hannaford.
Yeah.
drinking it right now.
The only
How
place
do
that
you-
I would have ever seen like a weird.
You're drinking
drink
it right
would
now?
Be
Right now.
How are you drinking it?
IV. He's got an IV drip of it, just right down
you
into
didn't
his
see it?
bloodstream.
Yeah, see, this is. part of
Lolly,
it.
when Dora and I go to the mall, we go into Lolly and Pops and look at all the
Is-
funny stuff.
It's all stored in that little light up
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah. And it's
It's
invisible.
sucked up through the dragon's
Oh,
mouth
yum.
like a straw.
Yeah.
Yum, dude.
And then inserted into you through
Yeah.
means of insertion.
I feel like I'm gonna puke. That stuff's horrible.
It was bad, man.
This is,
All right, anything else anybody wants to say before we wrap up here?
I mean, PAX was fun, dude. Can't
I had
wait.
a great time.
I can't wait to go next year. Keep the
gonna be
tradition
so
alive.
warm,
Playing
dude.
we have a
League.
free ticket.
We have a free train ticket. That's right. Our
Oh, we
train
do.
our train got
Wait,
delayed by
we
how
should
many
probably-
hours? 3 hours.
3
4
hours. Yeah.
Oh, we didn't even talk
So
about
we
the
got a
train,
free.
man.
Yeah, we
we got
should
a
probably talk
free
about the train.
We got a free
Okay,
train.
first
ride.
off, thank you. I know.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I know. It was smart to book the Airbnb for next day because then we can check out later.
Even though we had good hosts that
Even
let
though
us,
these hosts-
even though the host literally said we could stay until midnight on Monday.
which
Yeah.
we can probably message them again and get a
Crazy.
discount for the Airbnb.
Yeah.
We already have been confirmed.
Yeah.
The thing is,
So-
we also
They
can't- we can't
reached
have
out
more
to
people.
us and said,
Like,
if you
that's-
guys are
that-
coming
I
next year for the
completely forgot about that
convention,
too.
let us know. We can give you a discount. You guys were lovely. They said that to
I
us
completely
first.
forgot they were like
It was,
that.
dude, it was
because-
probably Farron.
So
Farron
sick.
carried us because he
Farron
was like
actually
talking
did, when he
to them
interacted
before
with
we
them, it
got
was
So
there.
dope, man. Oh, God,
Yeah.
I love him so much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's so.
I love you,
cool.
Farron, if you're listening.
I want to make out with you.
Oh.
I mean,
Whoa.
what?
already happened at PAX.
Yeah, true.
Day one, baby. I'm so glad you guys got along. That made me so happy.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was like when you introduce like your kid to another friend's kid, and then they're like getting along. You're like, oh, he's making friends. That was me
playing
with
on the
Trey.
playground.
That was me with Trey. I was like, oh, he's making friends.
At the ramen shop talking about
Yeah, it was so fun. Loved it.
or something.
Well, where are we?
You guys were talking about something at the ramen shop.
I can't remember.
And then Ethan started
We're
talking,
talking about their
it.
Sibian machines.
It was funny. No, because they were talking about
What?
they're talking about some random show or something,
Gotta
right?
look it up after the episode's done.
Weren't you?
Moving on.
Weren't you talking about like a show or something?
Yeah, we were talking about something.
And then
Walking
Ethan,
Dead?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. And then you brought it up literally like 10 minutes later because you were distracted and not listening.
Yeah.
To them. And then they're like, "Yeah, we were just talking about this,"
I don't
but I don't
remember.
know what
I
else.
can't remember
Something.
what it was.
Some
That's
relevant
another
show.
reason I liked the Airbnb so much is because the hosts were so much
Yeah.
better.
So awesome.
Like they're so relaxed. They had a snacks in the Airbnb
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah, people the first year didn't even know the code to their door.
Yeah, it was so seamless, dude. We showed up. There was someone there to greet us in the Airbnb.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
us a little Italian man.
yeah, Italian, by the way.
What? Yeah,
Like-
I know.
Like this guy says,
I
Farron told
know.
you. Farron told you that he looks. Was it Latino?
Hispanic.
Hispanic. He
I
looks
never
Hispanic,
said he was
but he's
Hispanic,
not.
dude.
And
That
you
was
tell
like
us
never
for
said.
months that he was Hispanic.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking
You
about, man.
misheard him.
He's a little Italian guy. No, it's
Yeah.
because I was probably drunk playing VR, and he was
Gotcha,
like,
yeah.
I mean,
and I
when are
heard
you not
buzzword
drunk?
Hispanic, bing, and
Yeah.
just instantly thought that.
Yeah.
And then he sent me a picture of him doing like a Slav squat with the David Martinez jacket on, and he's super tan.
I
and
mean,
I'm like, Hispanic.
David Martinez, Hispanic.
And that's why I thought he was like that.
Yeah.
So it just made sense, and I was drunk,
Yeah.
and then I was like, bing, done, and I just shoved it off
That's
into
what it
like
was.
a filing cabinet deep inside my brain, and then pulled it out recently when I was telling you guys
Dude,
about him.
it was.
And
It
it was
did
just
it.
wrong
The thing
info.
too is a lot of times when you meet people, it takes like the first interaction is like really like awkward and slow, and it might take like hours for it to get fine. But it only took like an hour with Farron.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
easy, man. Meeting people online so far, both times I've
Yeah.
done it, it's been such a seamless experience. 3 times because I met Megan,
Oh, yeah.
Church's girlfriend. Such a seamless, like within minutes.
Like it's the
Just
weird
chopping it
thing
up
where
and
it's
nothing.
like,
Yeah.
oh,
Weird.
this is what you look
I'm
like.
glad that I saw him beforehand.
Yes,
Like,
that's
you sent the
exactly
picture.
why. That's exactly why I wanted to like you, so you could see him, hear him, get his
Yeah.
sense of humor before we did it. It's like if Rec and Alex come next year, I want you guys to play like with them. Not
We
when they're
can't-
super
we-
wasted.
Yeah, we can't play VR chat
like
with them.
yeah, no, like I want
Because
to play
they
because
will-
they like
they
like
can't.
playing horror games,
Mhm.
like not Dead by Daylight, but adjacent sort of like crappy versions of
Like
Dead by
like,
Daylight games, like
Friday the
Boo-
13th
we just played
type
Boo Men.
games.
We played Boo Men and Lunch Lady, which are like $10 like
You should play Piggy with
shitty
them.
cheap. Like they play Roblox too, or they I got them into playing
Puppy
Roblox. We played Doors.
playtime.
We played Doors on Roblox with them. It was so fun. Granny, I told Rec, I said we should play Granny. He's
We
like,
gotta play
he's like,
Granny.
dude, I love Granny. I was like,
Roblox.
no
Yeah,
way.
of course.
So
Yeah, on Roblox.
I think it'd be really
Roblox,
fun
'cause that's
if they
the
come
best
next
version.
year. I do want to play because I want you guys to like know them
Yeah.
better,
Yeah.
get their sense of humor.
I don't.
Do they
I don't
like
think
figure it
we
out
could
before.
like.
Do they like League?
I don't think so. I think
Oh.
Alex
Oh.
hates it, and I think
Oh,
Rec just
okay,
doesn't know.
buddy.
They're not invited.
Okay, buddy.
Hey, man,
Okay.
we'll ditch him to go play. We'll ditch him.
You can get you know how you talk about people getting hotels.
Yeah, they'll get the
yeah.
whole. Yeah, you
No,
can
fuck
fuck
off
off to the hotel.
We're just
and we
going to be
go
like,
queue.
yeah,
We're
you
league
can't come to
fans.
PAX.
They're League fans.
We'll go in and be like, you can't use the computers.
These are for league gamers only.
Yeah, we ditch him to go to the
we asked
league
the people
meetup.
specifically, can you put them in a different row than us? I don't want them sitting next to me.
I don't know who these people are.
Yeah.
This guy's sketchy. Put him somewhere else.
Hey, can we call security on this guy?
Yeah.
He's sketchy.
This guy's really weird. He's been following us around all day.
Yeah,
So
he's
fun.
kind of creepy, man. I don't know how to get rid of him.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh, you
man.
like League? Oh, sweet. He's with us.
Yo, he's with us.
Yeah.
This guy's with us. Some random dude. He's like, you guys playing League?
Dude, can you imagine? I don't want to do this next year, but the thought of it happening would be really cool. Imagine going to the league meetup and being like, yo, guys, tomorrow, 10 o'clock at night,
Oh
we're
my
all going to go and play
God.
league.
Tournament.
Queue up League together.
We
And
go
just have a bunch of
tournament
people
style.
just playing
What
league.
if you did customs?
Yeah, we do customs.
5v5 customs.
And then we do like
ARAM
be sick.
customs and shit. Or if there's like, or if
How
is
many
a thing at the
spectators can you
time.
have in a custom?
Well, no, you just do multiple games.
Yeah.
She's like, hey guys, have a group of 5, find another group of 5, run up a game of ARAM or URF or whatever.
Yeah.
Just run games together. Let's all play.
Dude, Dora. Okay,
He's
first
so fun,
I gotta
man.
say it. Dora came in clutch so hard this year because she was the only reason we got the Jack skin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
like,
did.
She was like, "Hey, there's the
Dude, you just
can
knew
get the
all
Jack."
of the stuff that
Dude,
was happening.
Every
Yeah.
year she knows.
She
so
does
good
her
at knowing.
research, bro.
She does. She does.
It's so.
It's so helpful. She's so great at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. She uses the app, checks the stuff, whatever. She does so much, and I'm like,
You can tell
when
she's a
did you
mom.
find time to do this? And she's
Right.
like, I just did it yesterday. I'm like,
Dude,
what?
You can tell she's a mom.
Yeah, she did it. On
Yeah.
She was doing it on the
she's
train. She was
mom in
researching
the
stuff
group.
on the
Yeah.
train.
Yeah.
She was like looking at the app, scrolling through the app on the train. I'm like, why? She's like, I don't know, it's fun. I'm like, all right, cool.
Meanwhile, what's Luffy doing?
Hey. You're reading One Piece.
I gotta catch up. I haven't read
Yeah.
it in so long, but
Yeah, I don't even remember what I did on the ride down.
you were watching Dororo.
Was that?
Yeah,
That was
because we
right
got to the
back.
Airbnb. No, we got to the Airbnb, and you were like,
I
"I'll go
watched
to
the
episode
first-
2."
I watched the first episode and I was like, yeah, this is really good.
I think you were just
you're
watching
right.
things.
I was watching anime, yeah.
I don't even know.
Because
What
I
it was.
watched. No, you know what I was watching? I was watching.
I know what you were doing on the train ride down.
What?
You were talking about magic to that guy.
Oh God, no! Because I was watching Dororo, and then he
Yep.
fucked it up and started talking to me. He's
Yep.
cool though. He's really cool.
Yeah.
I have him on Discord. He messaged me not too long ago, and he's like, he sent me the card that he was trying to think of or whatever.
Oh,
or the
yeah,
collection,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
He sent me the thing, and he was like,
No,
He's
it
like,
was one of those
yo.
things where I was trying
That's
to
cool.
read One Piece, and then
Yeah.
he starts talking to me, and I was like, "Oh, I want to read One Piece."
I wanted to watch the show, man.
Right, but then we started
Dude.
talking to him, and he was actually
He's
pretty
alright.
chill. And
He's
we were
cool.
talking about
He's
magic,
cool. He's
which
cool.
we should play again at some
I
point.
wanted to
This
bring
one.
I forgot I was going to tell you guys to bring your cards so we could play with lunch, but we're driving to freaking
Yeah.
Timbuktu to get it. So, oh well, we should play soon though. That'd be fun.
All right. Anyways,
Yeah.
Is
so
it
I think
that
it's
time?
about time for us. Yep.
Yeah,
just about, 'cause
1:50-ish.
we're
are we looking at the camera now? Is that
yeah
what-
we're
Yeah.
good.
Did you switch the camera input back around, or you just not put the?
He switched it around.
I was just around.
Can you imagine since the drink, the rest of it has just been the wall or whatever?
yeah. Yeah. True. Anyways,
Oh, wait, there's no-
well, we're gonna be back here.
I'm
and-
dumb. There's no rear facing camera.
Yeah, I was just ignoring it.
Hey.
It's just like,
The
what is
lens
he
is
talking
facing
about?
towards
You know,
us
it didn't
still,
occur to
man.
What is
me
he
that you
talking
just
about?
put the drink in front of the lens rather than like, gosh, am I an iPad kid? Is that what's going on?
I think so.
Did I just
No,
You
you're
realize?
a
sound
One
like an
Piece
IQ.
kid. Anyways,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, PAX was great.
Yeah.
Looking forward to next year for another episode talking about it. You know, hopefully this thing's still going next year. I'm sure it will be. You know, talk about it again. We're gonna get all this stuff set up.
You know
We'll
what's
probably
funny?
Do this for next episode.
We
if
were
wanna do
talking
that,
about
get it all set
PAX.
up, but-
Yeah.
We were talking about PAX, and then we went like a whole year without doing like episodes.
Yeah.
And so it was like an episode about PAX, and then like an episode, and then an episode about PAX, and then Baron's
we are a
episode,
PAX
and then
and Elden Ring podcast.
yeah, we are
Yeah.
PAX. and-
So see you guys
Next year.
next
Next
year
year.
when we talk about Elden Ring and PAX.
When we do Elden Ring cosplays, I wish, bro.
We could
Co-op.
DLC.
Elden Ring co-op. That's what I was
much,
gonna
man.
say.
Too
Oh
much.
yeah, the DLC. We were talking about the DLC.
Oh no.
we cover that again.
All right. Well, we'll see
Yeah.
you guys in a couple weeks when the next episode comes out. I'll see you
Yeah.
guys in a couple hours when we're back in these chairs.
I'll see you in a couple seconds.
I need Chick-fil-A
because I'm right behind you.
very badly.
Ooh.
I'm standing behind you while you're
Like
watching
right
this. Yes.
Oh.
I'm standing behind that person right there.
Wow. Fair and Wreck, watch out.
The
Alex,
the
watch out,
door
man.
the door to your right now. Trey's standing behind
I'm
that
turning
door.
around.
See that window? I'm there.
The closed
I'm there.
window behind you that you're now looking over your left shoulder to see.
Okay, podcast is done now. Bye.
Bye bye.